So I'm going to start off by hell no, I am far from mentally unstable. For those who never heard me, I have 2 degrees. I carry 2 degrees. Yes, I do. But I am currently disabled. But I have a home of my own. It's sad when you invite people in, you let stranger things into your place, and they come in and they talk to you, and you let them into your life, and you let them into your family, and they take pictures, and you let them take videos when you say you're going to collab with somebody. But then you hold this stuff, and then you're on YouTube getting all the tea from all the tea channels and all the pictures and all the videos that you want to collect, like you're obsessed with me. Something's wrong. Now you want to sit here and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. First of all, I'm old school. If you invite somebody into your household, whatever goes on in your house is supposed to stay in your house. You don't meet up with other YouTubers and collab with them to tell them all the business about the other YouTuber's house. That's just not. And this is not even in the YouTube world. This is in real world. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this can get somebody hurt. You don't go in somebody's house and take personal information of theirs, collect stuff that they say to you, and go back and repeat it. And then you want to lie and say they went into your phone yesterday. They stole your phone and they went into your phone. That's sad. That's low. Today, you're on Instagram and you're telling me that I'm wrong for believing them. First of all, anybody who took my back when I was in mod, meaning mod world, and I say that because of YouTube, I appreciate anybody who took my back in the mod position or whatever we want to call it. But when I call family members is for a reason. It's not just because I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because I'm trying to meet new people. But like I said, I'm 40 years old. It's hard to make friends with new people. That's one thing I got twisted with this YouTube thing. You can have extended family members per YouTube, but you can't bring people into your household. You can't bring them into your life unless you know a little bit more about them. They come in your house. They make videos about you and your family. And then they go and talk junk to other people about it. But now you want to argue with me and say that you didn't say it, when I know what you said, and you know what you said, that got us where we're at today. But now you're saying that they want to know am I mentally unstable? I'm far from it, y'all. All I got is nothing but time on my hands. I've said it in the past. I got too much time right now. It's sad. But one thing I don't have is time for liars. I don't do liars. I don't do thieves. And I don't do stalkers at all. I've said that before too. I don't do stalkers. I don't do that. And I feel stalked when somebody tells me that you have a whole bunch of videos in your phone about me. Like you're collecting stuff all over YouTube about me. I don't like that. Let's go back to how you slandered another YouTube couple yesterday. And you had 3 of our family members. And when I'm saying family, you know our YouTube family is a close-knit family that we supposed to all meet up for your birthday and stuff like that. Do fun stuff like I've talked about in the past. Meeting off the camera. It's sad because it's scary now. You don't know who you're meeting up with. I'm sorry, y'all. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Pastor Jim. How are y'all? I'm hurt. And this is for anybody who just came in. I'm more so hurt because somebody that I thought was a friend or a becoming friend, or I called like family, because you gain a certain amount of trust before you invite certain people into your home. But for someone to take your personal business and put it in the streets, Y'all all know it ain't good. It ain't kosher. But then you're
But
sitting here trying to tell me that I said something about my business. No, I don't. Not at all. Go ahead.
the
I'm
thing
sorry.
about personal business is the other group involved, all they said was personal. My thing is, you writing everything right up on the screen like this is what you want to do from the door.
Hmm.
So this is how I take it. You know what I'm saying? You could have said I didn't say anything personal, but you want to throw out every little detail about what happened, but the other group didn't. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that got me. The other group just kept it like, yo, they was talking personal, but they told us exactly what you
And
said,
anybody
and
in the
you
YouTube
know what you
family will
said.
know
But
this at
now,
this
but
point.
now on the page you're writing, you're writing the personal stuff.
Hmm.
Nobody knows what's going on, but you writing the personal stuff. And I'm gonna tell you something else. That's not the thing that bothers me. What bothers me is I did not like to make that video because it hurt me to my heart. Because, like I said, I consider y'all to be family. But my thing is, if you want to say something, you should just said something about us. Not go and tell people whatever you have to say the way that you feel you should say about us. That's personal. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say you don't like them for a certain reason, but you came to our home. You understand what I'm saying? You came to our home. Now, the other group, they're not saying what personal stuff we're talking about, but you are.
Oh, Pastor Jim said hello.
How you doing, Pastor Jim? But you are. So my thing is this: I want everybody on YouTube to pay attention to this. The other group did not say what personal business was being talked about, but she is.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But she's bringing it out because she wants everybody to know. This is how people like to ruin people and try to make themselves look famous off of others. But it doesn't bother me anymore. You want to know why? Because we've been getting a lot of that on YouTube, and we just don't really care no more. That's the whole point. You understand what I'm saying? Because truly, the only thing that you've done is make us want to do more videos. You understand? Because people need to know about the stuff that YouTubers like you do.
Hmm.
Okay? Because you're dead wrong.
All for
You should
numbers.
just get on it. You should just get on it and say, I didn't say your personal stuff, but you getting in on all the intricate details. Think about that,
So
young
you said
lady.
it. Clearly,
So
you said
so
it.
think about that, young lady. So you have made it even more mad. You could have just got off. This whole thing would have been resolved and just been like, yo, man, boom, boom, boom. In the heat of it, whatever. We're grown. We would understand that shit. Really. I probably would understand that
Hmm.
better instead of this bullshit ass lie.
Don't lie.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that brings me. If I do something, I'm going to carry it for myself. But if I don't do it on camera and I don't show it on camera, people don't know it about me, that's personal. You understand what I'm saying?
What you do is what you do. But what's my saying that I always say?
I'm just going to say it to you like this.
Not what you do, it's how you do
Now,
it.
now, who's the one that's going to run around and say everything that's personal? You are. You understand? Because that's what you want to do. The other group didn't do it. So I got to give them the respect. They just came out and told us all the stuff. And we know
Everything.
it's true.
Hmm.
And we know it's true.
Right.
We know it's true. Beyond, it can't nobody tell us it's not true. We know it's true. But here you go. You want to make it known to the YouTube world because you got a beef. So this is what you do. This is the type of person y'all dealing with in these streams. Take that in a note. Because nowhere you don't see them posting anything about what happened. You should have just said, I didn't say your personal business. You would have had more respect from me.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But now you want to go out and start talking about what it's all about because you want to ruin something. And that's all it's been about on YouTube is ruining people. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. I hope that you get what you're looking for. Remember, we live in PA. But I hope excuse me. Your ass is in Jersey. But anyhow, like I said, remember, we're very, very close. And I'm not happy about this. You think I'm happy because we're arguing? I said it last night, man. I had fun when y'all was here. From the heart. But then y'all go ahead and do this dumb stuff. But now you're showing just how much of a little kid you are. If it's personal, you use the word personal. You don't get into the details. You don't get into the details. That will make you one of the most hated people on YouTube. You don't get into the details. That's just how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about the whole thing.
You right, K Brand. Hey Corey.
Dirty ass piece of
No,
shit.
that yeah, you're right though. It's sad because
No, I'm
like I
saying like
said,
it
you
is.
want to look at people as family. You want to feel welcome, and for someone even to just say that they don't make you feel right. So she slandered another couple and said that they weren't responding back to people, Anybody who visits someone's page in a live, and I tell y'all, if I'm talking too much, I go back over my stuff and I tell y'all everything. And I like to make sure I'm conversating with everyone in the room, or at least say hello to everybody who's in the room. Y'all, I'm going back through my comments. So sometimes I get sidetracked. So sometimes I might look mental on here, but a girl is far from mental.
Mental.
Well, she said that they asked if I'm mentally unstable.
Okay, let me
That's what
answer.
she said.
Can I please answer that question?
Hmm.
I'm 47 years old. If y'all watch the streams, y'all heard I've been banged up. I really don't know if I'm mental. To really honestly answer that
Oh
question,
yeah, I lost my mom in a
but to be
year
honest
ago,
with
so
you,
I could be a
but what
little.
is mental? What is mental? Mental is going to make you go out and tell somebody's personal business. Is that's what's mental? Because that's what you're doing right now. So you're trying to say that we're mental, but what you're doing, it seems like something's wrong with it. Who's mental? I look mental because I'm very, very upset. I'm disappointed with
Hmm.
y'all. If you
Right,
want to know the truth,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Because we held y'all at a high level.
Hmm.
Believe that.
Hmm.
And it's not what they said, it's the things that they said because they knew our business, shit that only y'all knew.
Right.
That's why it's personal, man. That's why just don't lie about the shit. Just be like, I fucked up. That's all it is. And we can go on this YouTube world because I really don't want to be mad with y'all because I know people say fucked up shit sometimes. And I'm a little bit more bigger than that today. But this lying shit, it's not cool, man. Now you want to go ahead and throw that shit out in the street because you want numbers. That's what you're going to do. You got what you wanted. You started what you wanted. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm letting everybody know this is the type of YouTuber that is. So go do your videos with your green screen and all your fancy shit behind. I'm going to do it just like this, straight from the heart, raw, like Philly's family been doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Disappointed? I am fucking disappointed because you were here with
Hey
us where we
Linda,
live
how are
at. Where
you?
we live at. That's what's disappointing. And even after that, if we were so mental, why were you calling? Oh, why won't y'all collab with us? Why won't y'all do this? Still begging.
If I'm
You
mental,
understand what
I
I'm saying?
want to
If we
know
were
why
mental,
she called yesterday. This is how it
listen,
went. Yesterday, I'm asleep. I wake up at 12 o'clock. No, I didn't even wake up. She called me and woke me up, and she told me you shouldn't really deal with these YouTubers no more. They're not good YouTubers. The ones we were supposed to be in a group with. And I'm like, well, kind of discombobulated. Like I just woke
I'm
up.
not even trying to hear all this stuff about they went
It's
into my
he say, she
phone and
say.
all this so crazy. Let me tell you something
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
that's all
You
bullcrap.
shouldn't be having no dictionary
But
shit
wait, let
written in
me
your
finish
phone
real
about
quick.
people.
So she's telling me not to talk this early hours. Um, so yes, at end of the day, I talked to you on the phone yesterday. You're telling me stuff that they did to you, and in the meantime, you went and told a whole bunch of other people in our family. And when I say that, the close family that talks on YouTube, you had them go make various amount of videos about this couple. When in the end, they weren't really talking junk. It was stuff that you were telling them about the other family members that you had in your phone about everybody. That's to me that's mental. That's psycho kind of stuff. Behavior, if you want
Did
to
you
call
hear
it.
what they said in their video? They said we had to talk to a couple people.
Well,
So
they
it was, so
said
it was, it
that, but
was,
I
it was
didn't
some other
finish
shit going on
watching
that we
their
don't even know
video.
what's
I
done
didn't
right.
finish watching their
Right. They said we
video.
had to talk to a couple people.
So, okay, so for the new people, there's a couple here on YouTube. They made a video yesterday. They made a couple of videos yesterday, exposing these YouTubers, and we felt some type of way. So we had some lives, and everybody was there discussing how they felt about what was going on. Nobody really knew the truth of what was going on, but the couple ended up finding a lot of our DM information to find us on Instagram. Didi Didi Demeas Bomdia. Hello. I don't know what that means, but how are you? Welcome to our channel. Frank always strong me. Oh, why? This is why they made their 4 videos, because she had been talking about other people in the family to them. So they were pretty much just kind of like at the point where they were like, okay, we're just gonna pour our heart out and let them know. And I'm like, 4 videos, like who? So I knew that they was hurt about something because I know me, and when I get upset and hurt, yeah, I'm coming video, or I'm coming live. I come live because I don't do videos too long or too much. So, um, I come live to discuss what I have to talk about. Other people sometimes they make videos, but I just don't like the fact that another couple who is growing very well, and I will give them their props. You can have jealousy out here, and that's what I want to talk about. It's sad, but it's true. You can't be jealous because one is growing faster than the other.
Damn
If
sure
because
can.
you're together, just because you're working with somebody does not mean that you're going to have the same numbers as them.
It just don't mean
At
they just
the
don't
other
like your
thing
stuff.
is YouTube is
The
about
same rate.
numbers
Exactly.
and about making money. Okay, when you go into private life, I ain't about none of that. So, as far as you bringing my private life onto YouTube or into the YouTube world, was messed up. I'm gonna keep my mouth cool. Sorry for the bad language, y'all, but we know the kids should be in school right now, so this is where we talk. Adult talk now. So, I just think it's kind of messed up how I'm more betrayed and hurt, if anything. And now you're saying, why didn't I talk to you? First of all, I'm a grown ass woman. If somebody calls me with information
Talk about
that they
exactly.
heard from you in my household, and I know only
Exactly.
you knew the information, why the hell am I going to pick up the
What
phone to
is there
hear
to
your
talk about? What
bullshit?
is there to talk about?
Nothing to talk
Exactly.
about. It's nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
It's finito.
And you want to know something? You want
Done.
to know something? You want to know what's so sad about it? You want to know what's so sad about it? I don't even care if them other people are sitting around the table laughing about it. It's the fact that you told it. You understand? It's the fact that you said it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the whole kicker. You know what I'm saying? Because here in this world, there's just some things you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like I said, I'm really disappointed in y'all. I really am.
Nope.
And
Nobody's perfect.
that's the truth. Because there was times I would come home and I'd be going, she'd be like, yo, Jazz got my back today. Jazz got my back. Jazz this, Jazz that. And I'd be like, yo, I love that girl, Jazz. She good. You know what I'm saying? And from the whole time, it was a couple people. You know what I'm saying? And your name was definitely in them. You know what I'm saying? Holding to the highest values. The highest values, man, by us. Real rap. The
No, I'm
highest
just going
values.
over
I know
confirmation.
it's moving slow for some reason. The highest values. And that and my thing is this whole thing, it ain't even gotta be like this. All I'm saying, man, is
No,
just
but you're in my inbox
if
still lying.
if
I don't want to hear
if
that.
if it
Don't try to
happened,
break bad with me because
listen,
I'm not. I am
listen,
not the one.
listen. I'm gonna tell you, we don't hold grudges like that.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna hold no grudges like that. Cause one thing I know you young, you gonna make mistakes. But don't come on here and try to lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't come on here and try to be lie. Just be like, look, it happened. I'm sorry. I effed up.
Yep.
Whatever.
Keep
Boom, boom,
personal
bam.
stuff off
You
of
know what I'm
social
saying?
media.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
YouTube, but social media,
You know what I'm
period.
saying?
And that's my thing. If we supposed to be like family, how I'm gonna go to your party in July if you telling people I'm a drunk? Like I don't drink like that, girl. I bought a wine because you was here. Like I said, it was hospitality.
Well,
I
I'm
know.
sorry. Well,
I know
I'm
how to
sorry.
make people feel comfortable.
I'm a grown man. When I want to have a beer, I'm 47. When I
You're
want to have
right.
a beer after a hard day's work because I work very hard on my job, so I'm gonna drink.
But I only had one glass of wine and I was not drunk. So I just don't like people spreading rumors about me. If you're going to tell something, tell the truth. That's all. And if you didn't say I was drunk, you said something because they knew. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't know me
Nah,
at the time.
they knew too
So
much.
now she's saying,
They knew too
oh,
much.
y'all were talking about having a hookah on camera. We showed the hookah on
Of
camera.
course we did. Of
Duh.
course we did. The whole worldwide seen the damn hookah. Everybody knew what you use a hookah for, though. In reality,
But
but my
like
thing
I
is
said, what goes on in people's house is their personal business.
exactamundo,
We didn't do anything
exactamundo. But my thing is all the
against the
information,
YouTube
all
rules.
the stuff they said, and it was a good bit. All the stuff they said was more than enough.
Right.
We didn't talk about none of this stuff. We didn't talk about none of this stuff with them.
Good morning, DC Kool-Aid. How are you?
But it's all fine and it's good, because like I said, either you're gonna act grown up, and just be like, okay, it happened. Because like I said, I don't want this. I don't want to be arguing with y'all
Now,
back
see,
and forth.
Corey,
I don't want to be arguing with y'all back and forth. But the whole thing is this:
it is unreal, but
y'all
God
threw stink in the
reveals
sink.
sometimes.
Y'all threw stink in the sink. That's all
Bottom
it is
line
to it.
is, like I said, if you invite people into your personal life outside of YouTube and you don't agree with certain
Don't
things
trust them.
being
That's
on
all I'm
camera,
saying now.
well, yeah, you
All I'm
can't
saying
trust
now, all
certain
I'm
people.
saying now is don't trust
I
them.
mean, I ain't gonna tell nobody who to trust or who not to trust, but I'm just letting
Based
y'all
on this
know what I
situation and
went
what they
through.
did to
That's
what
what
they
I'm
did,
here for
don't
what I
trust them.
went through. This is my personal
Don't
experience.
trust them. Now you
I
can do what you
allow
want to
someone to
do.
come into my house and break bread with me and collab. As far as you saving videos, saving pictures, and going back and talking about me behind my back, and I know with information, it wasn't just screenshots, because somebody said that anybody can make up screenshots. Y'all right, I wouldn't go by screenshots, but this is personal information that only went on in my
Yup.
household that day, and only they knew. So if someone else is coming to me with this, how freaked out would you be if somebody's coming to you telling
Man,
you
everybody out here
stuff
know what they
about
did
yourself
already.
that somebody else told them?
Everybody out here know what they did.
How
Yeah, the
does that
people
make
made a
you
damn
feel?
video about it. They was heard about this shit just as much, but they probably sat around and talked about it. But they were respectable. They just said they were telling your personal business. And once again, like I said, they didn't come out here and get into details like you trying to get in details. So you want to stomp on somebody, right? That's how I'm feeling. Just the type of person you're showing to be. You should have just said, I ain't never saying about your personal business. But you going into details about it because that's what you wanted to do. Because with you, it's about numbers.
That's what I was
You
about to
understand what I'm
say.
saying? With you, it's about
The
numbers.
sad thing is,
But
it's about numbers.
what you don't realize, put this camera a little bit.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Let
like
me
this:
tell you something.
anybody who has a
Look,
future, who is dreaming
look,
about going to Houston to be with the other YouTubers,
listen.
you gotta watch out for them.
Let
I
me.
hate to look at it
No,
like
no,
that,
we're not
because
even
now,
gonna go there.
no, I'm starting to
No,
realize certain
listen.
people
I want
are
to
for
say something to
numbers,
this camera.
and they will try to get you on their
I have come to
camera
the
for
realization.
numbers.
I have come to the realization that YouTube may not monetize us, but that does not mean that I'm not going to speak what I believe to be true. Okay, so that's just how it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is at the end of the day. I'm going to speak now because it's like, come on, man. The numbers are ridiculous. So why am I even going to worry about the numbers? If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's their personal business. I'm on here already. I'm already talking. So what the hell? I just don't like the fact that, yo, you know, this is so funny. You really want to go there. Like, you really want to go there. Why? My thing is, at the end of the day, it's serious, but it's not really that big of a deal.
And I'm gonna be
But it's
honest, she
you.
keeps on
It's
defending
you.
herself
It's
as
you
in,
and the way that you're bringing it.
wait,
Because
she keeps defending herself as in saying she didn't talk about my son, and I don't have proof of that, so I can't say you did. So I'm gonna give you that one, but at the same time, there's still personal business that you repeated that went on in my house.
listen,
So and I'm just going by the messages that I'm getting. You're trying to defend yourself as far as my son. I hear you on that. I do.
listen.
But at the same
That little
time,
girl know what's going on. What we talking about?
she knows.
Okay, nobody's messing around. You know what's going on. You know what we talking about, and so does the whole damn worldwide. Because everybody knows what it's realizing. You writing it. You just making yourself look dumb. Just stop saying anything.
That's what I was
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
When I
And-
said
and-
shut
and-
up, I'm telling you, you might as well
exactly.
shut up because you're digging your hole deeper. That's all.
Like, just leave it alone.
Don't dig the
like,
hole
like,
deeper.
like my
Don't
thing is,
try to-
like I said, I don't want to be arguing with y'all.
Mm-mm.
I don't. And I said that last night. It's just sad because y'all just ain't getting the picture, man. Y'all just ain't getting the picture,
Well,
man.
you want to get back with them, but then apparently they was talking about you, and we don't know if that's true either. But I know what I said in my household that you went back and repeated, so I'm not letting you go on that. And that's where I'm coming from. Forget what you talked about, cause that's he say she say. I'm a grown woman. But I know that when I say something and you repeat it, or I show you something, I let you in my bedroom, I let you in my house, period. You don't go back and repeat nothing that goes on in anyone's household.
Dino
Anyone.
drove both ways with him. My son was chilling with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And
That's irrelevant.
but it's irrelevant,
They rode
but it still
5
goes
minutes
to
to the
show.
store.
It still goes
Well, yeah,
to
I
show.
put them in the car.
You know
They
what
could
I'm
have went
saying?
the
It
other
still
way. They
goes
could
to
have got on
show.
the turnpike
It
and
still
took my
goes to
baby.
show,
But I
man. It
trust
still
him.
goes to show.
And maybe that's what he
You
means.
know what I'm saying? It
You
still
know,
goes
we
to
do.
show.
We have
Because
trust
we're
in
a family
people.
like that. You know what I'm saying? We're a family like that. It still goes to show.
That's
And
true.
even right now,
Thank
and
you
I
about
said
that.
even right now I'm saying it. Because we all don't need this out here. We all need to grow up in many different ways. And I'm saying this, man, because take this as a lesson. I don't take no pleasure in this, and I don't like this at all
Right.
whatsoever.
That's
No
true.
way do I like this.
It's not
No
about no
way.
numbers. It's
No
not
way.
about
I
trying
don't.
to be better than nobody. It's about personal feelings being hurt right now.
And the sad thing about it is, we're trying to grow this state and the surrounding area. We don't need this shit right now.
No, because we were trying to get together as a YouTube pact, I guess, as you would call it. It's trying to be a couple of numbers together. Chris Breezy, good morning. What happened? I'm late. Jenna Allison, good morning. And I was on her live yesterday and told Jazz she's not speaking all the facts. Oh, see it? And they got mad at me. See, I didn't know you were in there, but I'm just saying like this. That's how you can tell when somebody's lying. I don't like a liar. You know what I mean? And sorry, Chris Breezy. So a quick thing that happened. I invited some YouTubers into my house to collab. We did a couple of videos, and I just allowed them into my personal space a little too much. They met some other YouTubers, and they decided that they wanted to go tell the YouTubers all my business. And now they're trying to tell me that they didn't tell them, but I know they told them because I never made videos about any of my business, telling anybody anything about me. So, therefore, they lied. And I'm telling everybody out here in the YouTube world, you got to be careful. When you meet up with people and you want to collab and you allow people into your personal space, you feel violated. I don't do stalkers, and that's how it kind of makes me feel. When somebody tells me that somebody has a whole bunch of videos and pictures in their phone about me, that scares me because you're looking too deep into me. And then when you calling me, telling me don't be somebody's friend, that's elementary. So I had to look into it, deeper into the situation, because I don't take just one side as an adult. So I didn't even call the other side until late last night we got in touch with each other. But they contacted me because they were very upset because they have a large subscriber amount and their numbers are going up very well. And like I tell everybody, I congratulate all the content creators. And I say that all the YouTubers. I don't want to call us YouTubers because we're really not. None of us are getting paid for it. That's what's so sad. We're all in the same number area, the same area of the United States, period. And we could create so much content. We planned on going to different parks and getting footage and this and that. But when you're violated, I ain't doing it no more. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't deal with people after. It's but so fast. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, y'all. I get tongue twisted. Yeah, I might look mental on this camera sometimes because you're only seeing one side of it. But it's sad. When I'm hurt, I do get lost in my conversation. But yes, I'm sorry. I try to keep up on my comments. And this is all it all started over people commenting on people's lives and people not responding. And I did when I talked to the other couple, I said, listen, I get my feelings get hurt when I comment on people's stuff and they ignore it. So I can understand how some people feel. Um so and because and I'm telling y'all all this because I try to teach everyone when I talk at the same time. Um, in the YouTube world, we have to do better. When we subscribe to people, it's hard because when you get numbers, you're not cocky. It's just that sometimes you don't have time to look at everyone's videos. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When people are faithful and they comment on your page, they're showing their, consistency. Like I can honestly say Corey. I can honestly say Frank. I can honestly say Pit Queen. I can honestly say L Dot. I can honestly say I don't want to leave nobody out. Jalen. I can say Mrs. Splash. There's people who come through. If they don't come through on a daily, my boy Nicholas White, I don't even know who he is. There's people I don't know if it's man or woman, but I don't care. I still talk back to y'all. If I don't get to y'all that day, I'm getting to my comments later. I go back to old videos if it's a month or two from now, and I still, sorry y'all, phone call, and I gotta answer because my baby is not in the house. So his school was calling and they said he's absent. That used to freak me out too, but I just talked to the school, so I know he's there. But ain't that freaky? You know, you sent your baby off on a bus, and then you get a phone call saying your baby's recorded absent today, and you're like, huh? Yo, a couple of times I went running to the school, but that's their machine. I just thought that was something funny I wanted to share with y'all. But yes, my whole point today is when you meet up with other YouTubers, you to collab, I can understand if people's just doing it for that reason. But I did it more so to, like I said, to make family, to make friends. I invited you into my house. I didn't rent a hotel room, which I thought about doing. You know what I mean? I was scared to invite people in my house because now they know where I live. And it got kind of dangerous yesterday between them and the other YouTubers where they were ready to go to each other's houses and fight. And this person, it gets very serious out here. And that's why I stepped in because I had to find out what was going on. If people don't know, it gets really bad. It got to a point where this young lady's on live and she's talking about this other YouTuber and she's reading all their messages to everybody and making them look bad when meanwhile they were just very upset. And I know how it is to be upset, and everybody knows how it is to be upset on YouTube because y'all all seen me go off on YouTube. And that's because you talked about my baby as well as you talked about me. So, y'all should know how people feel being talked about behind their back. It's not good. It's not cool. Hey, Crease, how are you? I'm sorry, just reading. Yeah, I felt bad even approaching it while she was on live. But guess what? They were on that live too. And people were talking so much smack on them. Even I was adding my little 2 cent in. Don't they got 6 kids? They got 3 dogs. They got 3 kids. Yup, they do. That's responsibility. So I told them
Responsibility,
when I
big
talked to
time.
them, y'all got your own house. Y'all have 3 kids and y'all have 3 dogs. Y'all have lots of responsibilities. And if she had told us that, maybe we would understand why they haven't gotten a chance to comment
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
even like people's stuff.
Mhm.
They're putting out content. They're putting out 2 and 3 videos sometimes a day. That's what the people want. We got to give the people what they want.
Get the people what they want.
Got to get the people what they
You
want.
know I used to love that rock.
But at the same time, it's not all about you. You know what I'm saying? So you sat there and let everybody slander them over comments and them not
Yeah.
responding back to people when you know their situation. Then you went and started telling me that they pawn their kids off to people and they don't like taking
Huh?
care of their kids. This is what she was telling me about them yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys,
See, I
don't
was at
sit
work. I
here
was at work.
and
I was
say
working.
something.
I was
Don't call
working.
me a liar
I was
because
working when I came on. It was just so
let me
much
say
going
what I'm
on.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Go
sorry.
ahead. Go
See,
ahead.
when I get mad, I'm going to tell it all. And sometimes I forget. Like I said, I lost my mom and I lost my damn mind. Yes, I did. So sometimes I can look a little crazy on here because I lost my queen. Yup. And a year ago, May 1st. And I'm going to keep on talking about it and reminding everybody that so they know when they see me not up to par, y'all know why. When you lose your mom, sometimes you just ain't feeling yourself. But guess what? I'm still here. I still got my mind. I'm sane. And I take good,
Oh man.
great care of my child. I am a great mother. And if you don't believe me, my son gets therapy, right? Because he's disabled. I have the state coming to my house. 3 different workers come into my house a couple of times a week, honey boo. So, and that being said, who's a bad mother? Will you ever be a mother? Don't talk about people in motherhood and their children until you're doing it yourself. That's one thing I learned. I can talk about people in their
Why did the state
motherhood
come in? Tell them
and
why the
their
state comes in.
children because I
Tell them why the
know.
state comes in.
Because my baby has anxiety,
Right.
he's
Some people may
disabled.
not know. Some people may not
Okay,
know. Yeah. Some
okay.
people may
So
not
just in
know.
case y'all don't know, it's not. No, it's not DHS. And I'm gonna knock on wood because I would never, ever, on my worst enemy. I love kids, and if anything, I think that all kids should have a chance with their parents. If their parents are just screwed up and messed up, what can we say? What can we do? But I'm the type of person I try to stand in their spot. if I can, and if I have the means to.
Tell them why they come.
What?
Tell them why they come.
You're taking me off, so you tell them why they came.
No,
Because I'm lost now. I don't know. I don't
you
know.
were saying about DHS and you're not on DHS.
Oh,
They
well,
don't
you
come in.
tell
They
them
come in.
because
They
I'm
come
getting
in because
sidetracked.
my son has a lot of early intervention stuff like that was going on
Yeah,
with
he
him.
was
He has
with
gross motor
NHS.
skills, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? That's why they come in. They're more helping. You know what I'm saying? Helping them grow
Right.
developmental wise. You know what I'm saying? And things of that
He
nature.
is developmentally delayed, and he is also physically delayed. He's not mentally, in a way, he is mentally delayed, if you want to say it like that. But yes, my son does have disabilities, as well as I do. But does that give anybody a right to talk about us? Nope, not at all. That's why I stand strong on disabled people, because we don't choose to be in a situation or predicament that we're in, you know? And you know, I don't know. I don't even know what my whole point was, but I don't like talking about disabled people at the end of the day.
The whole point of it is what they did, how they went about it.
Yeah, the whole
You
point
understand what
is
I'm
that
saying?
you went into my house. I came into my house, and then you went and shared the information with somebody else in a park. Like y'all sat there on a bench and talked about us for hours. Like really, because you didn't have no content that you wanted to do, or you just wanted to let them to know that much about me. You was that anxious for them to meet
No,
me.
what it is, you want them to know that you know juicy details and you know how to
Yeah,
get
they was in
juicy
a park,
details.
and
That's
the other
that
couple
that's
named
what
the
it was.
park and everything, and they information that which I knew that she had in the phone because
So,
she sends me copies of stuff like all tea, all shade. Oh, all tea, all shade has you on there, and she sent me the copies. So I knew that you keeping screenshots of everything about me. But we ain't even getting that deep. This is just stuff that she talked about that they shared with me, and I knew it was true because of the stuff they said went on in my house. Like you can't deny that. That's like me coming over your house and I wash your feet for you or scrub your back for you or anything. And then I go and tell somebody, guess what?
Lord have mercy.
She couldn't even wash her own feet.
Lord have
She
mercy is
couldn't
right.
even wash her own back. I had to wash her butt for her. That's personal. But you out here telling people my personal business at Harbor Park in Philadelphia. Thank y'all. There y'all go. There's BT for E. That's the other couple that they were talking about. And they gave me facts that she stated about me. So, BT for E this morning, Jazz wanted to tell me still that y'all are lying about stuff that she saw in my house. But then she decided in a group text message to tell everybody the same thing she told y'all. So, who's the liar here? Um, I totally believe everything.
Let me correct it. Let me correct something right
Okay,
now.
sorry.
You guys said personal. She wants to get into details.
She just
You
tried to
understand? It's
apologize. See
you
now
you you you.
because
you
she's all about numbers, and because now she can't get me on camera, she gonna try to get y'all back on camera. I see. I'm not with the kitty games. You got to grow up somewhere. You know what I mean? Like nah. Last night to stop. No, ain't no. Well, she told us that y'all text her last night. Like that's what I'm saying. Nobody got time for this lying stuff. You got to grow up here, and if you don't, you're not going to be successful on YouTube. You're going to be petty the whole way through.
Hey,
I always
listen,
call myself
man.
petty Netty because I like to be
No,
funny and silly. But when you get serious
the
and you
thing.
messing with people's real life and their livelihood and their channels and their brands and their children, it's a whole nother world or ball game that you're opening up right there. You can't just say something about somebody and take it back. She's constantly, and I might make a video of all her messages and screenshots because I don't like the fact that you're first of all you're still talking and then you got mad because I told you to shut the f up. Yes, I'm going to tell you to shut the f up because you're still digging your hole deeper. Like you I already know you did this. Only you know stuff that went on in my house. Now you're trying to make up excuses. First, you lied and said they stole your phone, and that was bogus.
Y'all stealing phones, man?
Y'all stealing phones?
Y'all
I
stealing
hope
phones? I
not.
don't think they stealing phones.
Oh yeah, right.
They
How
ain't
about
stealing
that?
no phones.
I was gonna say. Hold on, making another video. Jan needs to be stopped. Somebody said making another video. Hey, Faith Squad, how are you, honey? I didn't see you coming in. I'm sorry. Yes, y'all can still give me thumbs up. I know it's not a nice feed, but you can still get the thumbs up. I'm sorry, I'm keeping up on comments. I told her to shut the fuck up, Nettie. See, you did. I had to because she's on Instagram and she's still blabbing. But my thing is, the whole family's in there, and I'm not gonna say no names, but they're on here too. They know what I'm talking about. She's still talking. So BT for E, they did a video last night. And I was doing a live reaction, but I got cut off last night. I was trying to do a live reaction to their video because I was going to react at the same time. And Dean had his Philly shirt on and everything last night because BT for E had their Philly shirt on. But, we was just being Philly's funny family. At the same time, we was being seriously for real. That's how it goes. But, yes, I had to tell her to shut the F up because she's steady. Oh, you want to hear what they're saying. You want to listen to them. You believe them. You already believe them. You already made videos about me, slandering me, and you didn't want to answer my calls. Why would I answer your calls the way you hung up on your live stream yesterday? You clearly knew that I got you when I said they just told me private stuff about me that you told them. She was like a deer in headlights. I gotta shut this stream down. I'll call you.
Wow, I missed all that.
And that's live.
I missed all that.
You can't make that up. You can't take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some slimy stuff right there. She got shook. See, Creeves was watching. I had her back and she had my back. I had her back when she was going through the stuff with the girl Rochelle. So, and that's all she keeps on saying to me. I had your back. You had my back. You was my mod. Thank you. If you want a flower, I'll give you one. I'll send it to you in the mail. But at the same time, you were dead wrong. I was trying to be a friend and I allowed you into my house, my home, around my family, around my personal business. And I told you things about my family and my personal business. And you decided that you wanted to sit in Arbor Park or Harbor Park. And you told me you went there. But you never put the video footage up. But I see why now. Because you was talking about me the whole time. Sorry, I'm going to catch up on comments real quick. I'm about to send the screenshot. Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got proof. And that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. Y'all, when you're a YouTuber, you start to learn that you have to keep this stuff. You have to. And that's what she's doing. She's keeping it to the wrong people. Use it when you're trying to tease somebody or slander somebody. You don't sit there and just show people my pictures and my videos just because you want to talk junk on me and Dean. And, sad, but I'm not even going to go hand on people today because Dean had said enough last night. Look, bag. They already sent me the screenshots, y'all, and that looked like a book just from what I saw. That's what I'm saying. I already know clearly that she was talking about me the whole time because of the personal stuff that was said. But yeah, she decided she wanted to put my personal business in a private message this morning. Face Squad, yes, I am. I'm going to squash stuff now. I know who is that. Is the sneak. Well, that's the problem. When you and that's the same thing that happened last time. I don't know exactly what happened because I wasn't in there, but I got the phone call. And that's where I said it's a lot of shady stuff going on. And somebody's starting a lot of stuff behind closed doors. I don't do that little sneaky stuff. I just don't. I already got the screenshots. There's no need to deny. Stop, Creeves.
Yo, it's funny, but it's not funny because my thing is like,
yeah, BT for E, of course. Hold on, I ain't read what they said, but I was going to say their feelings would be hurt because we were all sitting there in lives, talking about stuff that she said that they, basically when they made their 4 videos, they were defending their brand and their page like anybody else would. But nobody seemed to hurt in what they were saying. They were kind of, before y'all got on BT for E, I was sharing the fact that y'all do have children and, like you said, dogs. And I say that because, like I said, I have a lot of pets. I show
Huh.
my pets
We
on
got a lot
camera,
of pets.
and my little cat and rabbit is enough. So if you have a life, you don't get to comment on stuff too much, and you don't get to really get back to your stuff. So what I was saying is people take that personal, but sometimes you can't. And with Jazz knowing that y'all have a busy life, all she had to do was say that. She never said that. You know what I mean? If she had said that, maybe it would have alleviated a lot of the problems that was caused. She just went and said, y'all being rude or whatever, and then entertain the conversation. You can't do that about people, especially if you know. I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to read too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dean. You can say something real quick because I'm gonna read and catch up. Facebook.
To be honest with you, I really don't know what to say. The only thing I can say is
YouTube streets are
BT4E,
dangerous. Yes,
listen,
they are. I say that all the time.
and I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to say it just like that. BT4E, they use the word personal. My thing is, you going into intricate details, and that's not cool.
Right.
So we already know where you want to go with this, and that's where your heart is. You know what I'm saying? It is where your heart is because you want to lie, you want to deny things. But what you do, what you fail to
The
realize,
parenting, yeah,
what you fail to
she did.
realize is that you are not the only one that can go live. I don't know why people don't understand. You're not the only one that can be texting stuff. I don't know why people don't understand. You're going to get caught up when you're out here doing sly, small little stuff. But there's a roadmap with us. There's history between us. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
the most
Dean went
saddest
off
thing.
last night.
You know what I'm saying? There's history between us. You know, there's history, and that's what makes it so bad. And like I said last night, it took a
Yeah,
lot
you're
in
right.
my
You talked
heart,
about my
man.
family.
It took a lot in my heart last night to even do that because that's not in me because you have truly been very, very helpful. But at the same time,
But how
that's
you
what.
gonna tell
But
somebody you
at
don't
the
like
same
you? So
time,
still remember
but
that.
listen, you can get in all that. But
Right.
at the same time, that's what provocateurs do. They hang in your midst, and I'm gonna use this word again because a lot of people don't understand why I keep using the word provocateurs. They hang in the midst. They say they're your friends. They're with you. You know what I'm saying? They help you out. But then when they pick their certain time, that's when it's on. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is, if it's all about numbers and that's what you want, just say it's all about numbers with me. Just all I
You
care
right,
about is the
Face.
numbers. Just be like, all I care about is the numbers. I don't care about nothing else. I just care about the numbers. I don't care. You would get more respect that way.
And see, in the business, she told me they don't have a business. They steal phones. Why would you slander somebody like that? That's what I'm saying. Like y'all are a young African American couple that have
That's
children, and y'all trying to make
right.
it in the world
Right.
today. Y'all have y'all own. She's telling me, oh, they didn't take me to their house. I think they steal phones and they fix them up. You slandered them, and I don't like that either. So I'm telling it now because you told my business, so I'm telling yours. Yep, call me Petty now. This is where Petty Nitty comes in. Sorry, honey, you got the wrong chick. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with comments. That's why I can't keep on my conversation because I'll be trying to keep up with y'all too. Yep, we know you're trying to build and be positive, and you try. Yep, can't start drama on people's pages, especially when they're investing. Like I said,
But the thing about
I
it, you know what's so sad about this whole thing? I don't get it. Don't none of us have nothing, man. We all trying to reach for the sky, man. Don't none of us have nothing. And here you go with this dumb stuff. You know what I'm
educated
saying?
hustler,
You would
right?
actually think that you would want to be part of something. You said you want to be part of something, but obviously they recognize what you do, and they already told us what you do. So what do you want to be part of? You know what I'm saying?
Jennings
What's the
Alston.
what's the point? You know what I'm saying? The best thing
Do
for you
you
to
know
do.
them? Do you
Go
know
ahead.
them? I'm just wondering that because I noticed he's more quiet, and I noticed she has all the mouth. So I'm wondering, right? Because BT for E realized that yesterday too. They thought that the Ron was doing all the talking, and it was Jazz. So at the end of the day, but Deron did say Or did Jazz say, and I'm asking BT for E, that he don't like Dean or Dean's annoying? I think that was wrong. I invited y'all into our house and y'all spent hours in our house
Hey,
with
listen,
us.
you wanna know something? You wanna know something? And
Oh, that's
this,
why you snapped last night when I said that.
this is God's
Sorry.
honest truth. This is God's honest truth.
Deron said it.
Listen, this is God's honest
Okay,
truth.
so I can't make up excuses for Deron. He's wrong,
This,
right with
this,
his
this,
woman.
this is God's honest truth. I could be annoying, but at the same time, we only met the one time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what's the and my thing is, if annoying, when you left out of here, my man, you left with half a bottle of
Right,
wine.
Corey?
You left with half a bottle of
About
wine,
our robot too. And that's
and
why the robot talked back to them. Yup, they talked about the robot. Which I don't know what they could have said. Maybe they liked them. Maybe they wanted to steal them. I don't know. What could you have possibly said about my robot? I don't know. But my robot has a lot to say back to y'all. And just know that. He will. And he can say more if they want him
nah,
to.
because you know
Like,
my thing
yeah, I'm
my
trying not to be
thing
petty, y'all.
my
I'm
thing is, see,
sorry.
the thing about it,
I'm
the thing
trying to
about
still be happy at the same time,
see,
y'all. Y'all know me.
after everything that we've been through
Hmm.
as Philly's family, we're trying to really say to her basically, just chill out. You know what I'm saying?
He
Just
talks
just
when they
just
go home, so
just
he's
you know,
private. Yeah.
just chill out. Like everybody know what happens. So the best thing for you to just say, look, man, I got overwhelmed, whatever. But don't lie, cause you
Everything
can't
in my
lie.
house. Yep.
You can't lie. You know what I'm saying? You
Hey,
can't
Pick
lie.
Queen, how are you? That's why you will never grow because. And I never even paid attention to their numbers, but yes, the numbers are staying the same. But because God reveals at the end of the day, like, I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm truly disappointed. Yo, straight up, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really am. Like for real, I'm really disappointed. The more I think
It's
about that,
weird.
I'm like, yo, it is
It's
funny.
weird for a
It is
grown man to
funny.
have a robot and things like that. But that robot is my son's robot. Like if I didn't have a kid, y'all, then yes, it might be a little weird. It might be a little weird for Dean to have a robot.
Well,
But
to be
that
honest with you,
robot is
that's the, can
it
I say
teaches.
something?
It
Let
teaches.
me say something to you. That
Mhm.
robot does history, science, and different things like that.
Yep.
Also,
They ain't tell you that.
YouTube has been established to show things like that. They want people to show what they've built, the things they've done. There's people in different countries that can't afford this stuff that love seeing this. That's why the robot is there too. Because a lot of people they can't sit down and say, "Oh, I'm going to put 1,400 little tiny screws together and get this thing working and wire it in."
Yeah.
People want to see it.
It took a lot.
There's people that actually say, "Look, I want to see that robot." I actually had a professor from a school asking about this joint. Now that's real rap.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So the robot does have relevance in YouTube,
Yep.
you know, because
Technology. You're right, Pick
there
Queen.
is an electronic section in there,
Mhm.
and that robot is definitely part of my family because I built that robot for my son because of a lot of issues and problems that he was having. See, people don't get into the lives, they don't realize that. My son had a problem with friends. He had a problem just interacting, so I built a robot and it brought out a lot more. You know what I'm saying? In my earlier videos, when we first had the robot, I did extend and I did say to one particular big YouTuber that I was willing to build that robot. This is first in the original
Yep. Y'all
days.
said that
You know
after
what
they
I'm
talked
saying?
about everybody. They was
And
done.
the
I'd
thing,
have been done with them too after that. Because
the
once you talk about everybody else, they gonna talk about you, and you see what happens.
but to be honest with you,
Sad.
as far as a grown man playing with a robot, I ain't gonna front. I do like playing with the
Oh, I
robot.
play with the
You know what I'm
robot
saying?
too. The robot
I do
plays
like playing
games.
with the
It plays
robot. It plays
trivia.
trivia, five
Four
clues,
different ones.
charades. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like really.
Four
You
different
know what I'm saying?
games.
It has a backlight app that you can actually let it do Mike Tyson punch out. Just do your own moves. It does a lot.
Oh, I have an app on my phone, and
It
I
does
can
a
control the
lot.
robot on the street from my phone. So tell me how neat that is. The robot is awesome. So I don't know what they talking about. They just ain't got no life, as far as I'm concerned.
It's technology, just like the OBS and the green screens and everything. It's a piece of technology that everybody uses to get a little edger on life.
Yeah. Well, you get caught when you tell people's business. That really can get you caught up. Like, what was sad is because a lot of people don't know, but Jazz and Brandon, BT4E, Brandon, went to school together. So they were friends prior to all this. So for all the stuff that she was saying about them yesterday, I would have never known that they had they knew each other. They had a friendship before all this. But for you to turn around and talk about them the way you did yesterday and let everybody else make videos and talk about them, I'm hurt. I'm real hurt,
You
y'all.
know what? You know
I'm
what?
I'm I'm
I got a
sorry. I'm hurt
question.
about
I got a
that.
question I want to ask,
Mhm.
and this is for
I'm
BT
sorry,
for you. I
Brandon.
got a question for y'all, BT. Listen up, right? When when she was saying all this stuff about us, right? Was she still asking for us to collab at the same time? I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
What you asked?
When she was saying all this stuff about our personal business, was she asking about us to collab at the
Oh
same
yeah,
time?
someone is
I'm
doing.
I'm curious about that.
Oh, you weren't friends. You just knew her. Okay, she wanted to date me. Oh shit. When I he telling it all. He said we weren't friends.
Yo,
She was
yo,
stalking you. It's like, let
yo.
me stop. Duran, Duran, you better analyze this situation. It's like, no, let me stop. Let me
Nah, yeah, stop that
stop.
mess. Stop that mess. Come on. But
That's Petty
once
Nettie coming
again,
in there,
once
y'all. I'm
again, getting
sorry.
back to
I'm
my
sorry. I'm gonna
question, getting
apologize.
back to my question, when she
Never
was
paid her
talking
attention.
when
Okay.
she was getting back to my question, listen to me very carefully. When she was talking about us, was she still saying we should collab with them?
He said he got high school Vince to vouch. He got all the receipts.
Did he answer my question yet?
Wait, I'm sorry. Dean, I ain't even hear your
I
question because
know,
I'm
I
into the
know.
comments. Corey, life would be better if we could just forgive each other. Yeah, and at the same time, I usually forgive people, but when you telling my personal business, Chris, that hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, that's like me coming into your house and you need me to help you take a bath. And I go back on YouTube and tell somebody or tell the whole world because this is the World Wide Web. You don't tell people's business. And BT for E didn't even tell the World Wide Web. She told the World Wide Web this
Yup,
morning. You know what
yup.
I'm
She
saying?
damn sure
So
did.
that's what I'm trying to
She
say.
damn sure
She's still
did.
talking.
Yup.
So in the midst of all this, you're on Instagram digging holes even deeper because you don't want me to go on Instagram because that's when all TL shades on me because she's following me anyway. So once I go on Instagram, then you're out there. But maybe she
Oh,
wants this.
but you know what? But you know
Maybe
what?
she
Oh,
wants
oh,
this.
too
I'm
late
not
now.
for
You
this
done
though.
you done used her
I'm not
name
for
now.
it.
Somebody gonna go run and tell her, please, dude. You done use her name now.
No, that's Instagram.
Hey, listen, she's everywhere. She's everywhere. Don't think she's not.
Well, maybe it could be a game, like somebody was saying. Who you said that yesterday, Dean?
What?
It could be a setup to try to get on all TL shade. No, Corey said
Listen,
all TL shade, but she
listen,
was talking about something
listen.
else.
Let me tell you
We thought
something.
it was all fake, and
Let me
and she said
let me
something
tell you
about all
something.
TL shade
Sometimes you
yesterday.
want to be on RTO shade, and
But it's
sometimes you
not.
don't.
It's not. It's not something because she can make up a name about you that will never ever disappear. So I hope she sees the robot. Right. Chris Beasley, I love everyone, even if they. I'm sorry, I'm going back on comments. They talk there. My life. Yep, he answered it. Right, he's shaking my head. I want to see the Instagram shots. Oh, the screenshots are from what she's talking about. Well, Creeves, what she's talking about. There's like a private Instagram group that she had for a while, and she just
Somebody
invited
saying
me.
yeah.
She
Somebody
just
like
invite.
yeah.
Well, she just invited me there yesterday, and for the confidentiality of all the other YouTubers that are in there,
Wait a minute. Wait.
I
That's number
wouldn't
seven.
really leave. No, that's not nervous. You're
Oh.
thinking it's
Oh.
nervous.
Okay.
Creeves. Um, yes, that's what I'm saying. What's her channel name? It's Jazz and Duran.
You heard the robot.
Duran and Jazz, I think. Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. I'm still advertising her channel, and I will. I don't care. She might get some more numbers, but I'm just telling the truth here. And that's what my whole point of YouTube is. I'm telling the truth because it's a nasty, snaky, slithery world out here.
They know this.
And if
They
you
know
don't
this.
tell people how it
They know
is,
this.
they gonna move on to
They
the
know
next
this.
ones.
They know this.
They caused a lot of drama in this couple's life And this couple just started a couple of months ago. They're growing rapidly, and that should have rung in my ear when she said that yesterday. I only have 1,600, and I've been staying at 1,600, and they gained 1,000 subscribers. That wasn't all your subscribers though. When you gain subscribers, it's off of who's watching you, and or if you're interesting. You have to be.
Gotta be interesting. You
I
said
don't
it.
get too many views
You
unless
said it.
I'm live.
You for real.
When I'm live,
For
people
real.
come in because they want to know
For
what the
real.
heck is this lady talking about, or what did she say about other YouTubers? Does she still hate us? No, I don't hate none of the YouTubers. I just don't like nobody talking about my son, and that made me go ballistic on YouTube. And I didn't mean to. I didn't want to. No, I'm never taking that video down because that was the real me when I'm mad, and that let them little kids know, don't get me mad, or they're going to hear me expose all of them all at one time, because that's what happened in 9 hours. Um, a lot of channels backed off after that. They know not to mess with me because I'm not playing. I'm going to tell the truth. And if you're lying, I'm going to expose you. And it's sad, but it has to be true out here, because if you're not true, then fights start. Like I said, she's telling everybody they want to pull up on me last night. They want to beat my man up. They want to come to my house. Um, and we're sitting there like, oh my God, how petty, how immature. But the way she kind of slandered them and had other people making videos and slandering them, I'd have been ready to pull up too if it was 10 years ago. But, I'm a mom now. So, a lot of us have better sense than to really do it.
Well, good for
We
you.
talk a good game. Well, you might be different. I'm not. I changed a lot. You know. See, you can view. See, I don't even know about Social Blade. I don't even know about that stuff. I really don't. I don't even know the YouTube rules. YouTube, if y'all listening, nope, Nettie don't know y'all rules. I'm just here because I feel like there's people that need to hear what I have to say sometimes. And I'm welcoming my time. And I even got a phone number for people to call, but the trolls were leaving nasty messages, so I stopped answering my phone, y'all. It's sad, but these YouTube streets are really filthy out here. And okay, so I had to remove all my mods like 2 weeks ago, and it was because somebody was going in there erasing my comments. They were removing my subs and blocking
Yeah,
my
man. Yeah,
subs,
yeah. Talk about that. Yeah,
and I didn't know who or what or
yeah.
why somebody would do something like that. Still don't know. But then I said there's a snake in my midst somewhere. So what I did was I slowly removed all the mods, and I still brought them all back because I know I know who the people are that been with me from like 100 or less subscribers. So those are usually my mods, y'all. So don't take it personal. The people that are my mods, they've been rocking, and you could be my mod too someday. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, and to me, it's nothing major. But my mods, they look out for me. They got my back. That's what I think. So no, she's not a mod anymore because you didn't have my back, dog. When you went out in the streets and discussed stuff that went on in my house, y'all messed up with me. You can never meet up with me again. I'm sorry. I can't do no more videos with you. I'm sorry. You have footage in my phone about me and my family. You might as well swipe it because it's no need to have it unless you're going to expose me. Which, have fun. Because I don't do nothing that nobody else in the world don't do.
Believe that shit. Believe that.
Yes, it's very precious. It hurts. That's why I say right now it feel like somebody took a little piece of my heart, but she's not my family for real. And I shouldn't keep on saying it like that because my friends are my family. And I took her in as a friend. But see, I had a friend sleeping with my man behind my back, and I went to jail for this lady because me and her got into a fight, and she was living in my house. But did she tell the cops that? No. She told them her side of the story. And what happened? Because she had marks, Nettie had to go spend one night in jail. Yo, I got a little bit more story times I'll tell y'all. I've been through some stuff. I used to be a fighter. I paid many of fines for fighting people, but it don't get us nowhere. You know what I mean? Once I became a mother, well, that was 20 years before I became a mother. I learned that you got to grow up sometime. You can't do things or you can't act on you're hurt all the time. That's what it is. Because I was always hurt, and when I was hurt, I would take it out on that person that hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's sad. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna keep up with y'all comments. Well, last week, and I still don't want to really talk about you, Corey, but I'm just saying it's too much stress on you with them babies. That's all I want to say. Nobody should be putting extra stress on you knowing you're carrying babies. But if you're not a mother, you wouldn't understand. So you would stress people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unnecessary stuff that has been said and done to people. Woosah, because I don't want to talk about nobody else's problems on my feed, just out of respect for them. So you must be talking about last night, Chris Breezy. And if you watch the whole thing, at the end of the live is when BT for E, and they were in that whole live too, listening to everything people had to say about them. So tell me how hurt they would be when it comes to find out that they weren't the ones that were being crooked. Okay, so at the end, I text her, you were talking about me, and she was like, she shut her live down to call me. That was her guilt right there. I already knew right there that she was guilty. So when she called me, I had nothing else to say. Am I right or wrong? I don't have nothing else to say. So now she's mad because I didn't answer her call so she could lie in my ear last night. That's the devil trying to get it in. Well, yeah, like Dean says, they'll sit in your midst. She was trying to get in my ear. Damn, so she could whisper. Well, I learned a lot.
You learned, girl. Yo, I would say that was the perfect thing to say. Yo,
Psycho,
I couldn't say it better myself, man. I swear I couldn't. I swear, yo.
Yeah, it's shocked. Just don't be upset. Yeah, Corey. You can't be stressed out. Yeah, she's not. I'm glad she's not stressed out now. Last week she was a little upset. She called me. I mean, I'm just telling it how it went. She was upset. She called me at like almost 12 o'clock at night because of something somebody said on YouTube. Like, and she's pregnant. Let her rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to grow up at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand how serious it is when people are holding with child. Because I know, because I was stressed out during my pregnancy, and it wasn't because of my relationship. It was just because my weight, baby turned fully and went breech on me, and I was in a lot of pain, and then I got headaches, and my sugar went up, and they had to take my baby early, and he had to stay in the NICU for a month, and I had to run back and forth to the hospital at least 2-3 times a day because they was just babysitting my son. They wasn't keeping my son. Okay.
She was so weak and broken down.
I was so weak and broken down, but I was still doing my motherly duties. You have to. But at the end of the day, when you become a mother, you become someone else. You know what I mean? So now I understand how these parents feel out here when people are talking about them, their kids, or, you know what I mean? It's just, yep, y'all right. We gotta leave kids. We can leave kids out. I did. It was a misinterpretation about me a couple of weeks ago that I talked about people's kids. I don't talk about people's kids. If anything, I feel bad for kids because my heart goes to the kids. You know what I mean? If somebody's neglecting their kids or abandoning their kids, she knows how I feel. So she wanted to tell me BT for E is neglecting their kids. That was wrong. If you don't know them like that, you shouldn't tell me stuff about them. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, you was telling me stuff about them that you really shouldn't have been telling me. So in the end, Dean was saying, be careful because you might find out that she said something about you. And in the end, I'm finding out she said a damn lot about me.
Yo, I don't listen. Let me tell you something.
But why?
She's not the only one she writing the book on. Yo, I got that feeling.
Yep.
You're not the only
Certain people have the heart for
man.
kids. That's what I'm saying. I'll go in a grocery store and look at somebody's kid and smile, and their baby like, you know, it's some people just have that child instinct about them. And yeah, they can call me grandma, mommy. I'm everybody's auntie Nettie. That's what all the kids call me. Even if they ain't my nieces and nephews, they still call me that. It's just a respect thing, and from where I'm from. because I've never really disrespected nobody. Like I said, I never said nothing bad about Jazz to nobody or Duran in that case. And I think he's kind of weird, but I never said that. And I'm gonna take that back because I shouldn't say that on live. But I don't like nobody talking about mine. How you gonna say something about Dean being annoying or harassing, whatever the case was, or he's weird about the robot or whatever it was irrelevant, y'all. Why was you talking about it? And why was you sharing all this with other people? You know what I'm saying? If I didn't share this with them myself. Oh, Corey. She getting all mushy. I'm a teddy bear with kids. Look, me, I'm getting all sentimental now. Like, but no, some stuff you dig too deep, you can't get yourself back out that hole. If you're 6 feet deep, you can't get out the hole. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna say this. You're weak or you're strong. You got it going on. Y'all dead wrong.
Come on,
That's
man.
my song, y'all.
Come on.
But they are dead wrong. Sorry, y'all. That was Petty Netty coming out. Yeah, it was wrong. And that's what I'm upset about at the end. I can laugh and joke about it, but at the end of the day, I'm upset for me and I'm upset for BT for E at this point because the way that the family kind of responded back. And that's only because, like we said, we're supposed to be a family and we're supposed to stick together. So there's been times in the past where somebody's went through something with another YouTuber and we actually went as a group into these rooms and shut them down. Not really shut them down, but let them know they got backup. So if you're here, we're here. You know what I mean? To let them know you're not going just it's not just one of us. There's a whole bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how a family's supposed to be. But when you have somebody in the family per se, like my brother, and I'm gonna say the brother, I ain't even gotta say which one. And stuff is crazy because I was talking about one of my brothers before, and one of my extended family members that's a bigger YouTuber went and they decided they wanted to slander me through the family. Like I go through this on YouTube and off. It's sad. But they said I was talking about my brother who's 41 and I was talking about the 30-year-old brother and I'm glad cuz he stopped them and nipped it right in the bud right there. She's not talking about me. We have 5 brothers, okay? So, something I was talking about on YouTube got back to my family, and I'm like, and I was talking about my brother, and I still will talk about him. But I used to change his diapers, and if he can tell me to kiss his butt, a stranger telling me to kiss their butt, if I don't, y'all know what I'm trying to say. If family will do it to you, and somebody on the street does it to you, I'm definitely not. I can't accept that back. Like, cause in a way, I have a loving heart. I love her. I ain't going. Don't front. I still have a heart for them, but I have to love from afar. Some people you just have to love from afar. I'm not going to unsubscribe. I will still watch their channel when I get a chance, and I've done that with a lot of people. To be honest, let's be honest. Jazz has not commented on my page since our our collab. Honestly, she has not. She says she watches it. She says she don't get the thumbs up. She don't get the just to comment sometimes. So why was you letting people beat another family up over something you don't do yourself? This is my thing. My whole point
Wow.
is why did you let someone else get beat up and you sat there and watched it? And I'm just saying you two beat up because in the process they was ready to come and really beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how serious it gets because y'all best to believe when I was going through stuff a couple of weeks ago, if they was a little bit closer to me, I'd have been at their door. Like seriously, y'all. Like I said, I would ride to New York to talk to y'all face to face. That's how I am. That's how I be. Don't play. I'm not a little kid. I don't wait for my check. Okay. I keep some money and gas in my car. So if I need to come see you right now, I can do that. So, and that being said, no, I'm not a broke ass and I'm not taking care of my man, okay? So, tell your man, get a job, get on his game,
I don't know what to
and
say.
then
You
maybe
said,
both of
you
y'all can
just
be
funny,
better
man. I
and do
don't know what
better.
to say. I don't know what to say, man.
No, because I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but then when
But
I
it's
start thinking
hard.
about
It's
my
hard because
business,
right, you think about
it's
that shit.
like,
You know what
damn, I
I'm saying?
let you in my shit.
But
Like,
it's like the
damn.
response. It's like the response. It's like this is
Like,
this
if
is
you went
how
in
you
my
know what I'm saying?
panty drawers, you would have told them what size drawers I wear. Or you might have took pictures of my drawers. So you could show them, just to laugh, that Nettie got big bloopers, right? That's how I feel. And I'm just being real. That's how I feel. I feel stripped. I feel naked right now. And soaking wet. I'm naked. Soaking wet. But anyway, I ain't gonna shake it like a salt shaker. Yeah, it's unreal. It's sad. It is. Now, do you remember the situation about Clarence and Queen? How the God did they reach out to you? No, they never apologized. Eh, Please don't get us started on that because we ain't done with them. We are not done with them, okay? I'm sorry. I hate to say it. And I'm not being petty like I say. I come real. No, they never apologized. They never even acknowledged it. And they actually came in my live and played music to be a smartass that night. So that's why I don't like them even more because they're ignorant, they're disrespectful, they're non caring, and heartless. And that's just real talk. They could be YouTubers, they could be singers, they could be rappers, they can make as much music as they want. They don't care about nobody, and that makes them nobody in my book. Childish stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have time for children, and they don't realize your numbers or nothing. They got cut off. I just don't have to watch you no more. I don't do no videos on you, and I don't have to talk about you, but I'm gonna still talk about them because they look like assholes now. Honestly, I really feel like God is paying them all back slowly, but for sure. That's why I leave it in the man's hands. And everybody wants to say, "Oh, she's a Christian." I am. I believe, but I'm not. I don't go to church every Sunday. I'm not the preacher's daughter, like Hello Brooklyn, walking around and what they say somebody's tapping on her ass and all this stuff, and you want to be all thirsty on camera, opening your legs, and oh, do I want my to God? Like, come on, YouTube is not thirst world, and that's what I'm tired of. Oh, y'all gonna get me started on everybody all over again. Sorry, let me. That's for another day. Today's Jazz and Deron Day. It's like nah,
Oh
but
my
no,
God.
I'm just being real, y'all. Y'all got me back on live, so I'm just gonna talk, okay? As far as them, I'm coming for them. I'm coming back for them. They got me 2 weeks before the anniversary of my mom's death, so they hit me hard. They hit me hard. They got me somewhere real raw. And my son said to me, "Mommy, you're on live too much." So you know what? Mommy took a step back. So now mommy can get on during the day when my baby is at school and I can say whatever I want to say. You know what hurt me to my heart last night is when we had the robot and we were programming him to say what we wanted him to say. My son cried for her. He was like, "I don't like this. Y'all being mean." And I had to cut it and wait until he went to sleep. But I still put it up there because guess what? This is YouTube world. And if you want to be petty and put people's business out there, then I'm going to give them a show to watch. At the same time, that's what I want to say about certain other people that put my baby up there and have still hundreds of people on Instagram still when they get mad they send me the screenshots that they have. So once they're out there they don't go away. That's what I've been telling people. So oh y'all, that's why my live reactions are coming back. I have a reaction channel for that reason because some younger kids are starting to watch my live. So watch my channel. So I try to keep it appropriate and try not to curse and try to not be too deep into the tea because then the comments come and the kids are learning to read and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But there's got to be a page for adults. So I do have a different page that I'm going to be setting up soon. I hate flipping back and forth. I hate having two YouTubes. I rather just use one for everything and speak how I feel because that's just how I feel. But it'll be there soon. It's reactions to the point because that's what it is. I'm going to be reacting to stuff, and I'm going to get to the point of it because I'm tired of people and their bullcrap, the bogus bulls that's going on. Thank you, Corey. Music by Leah. Hey, thirsty buckets. Creed is a mess. Yeah, I don't have time for the little kid stuff. I don't think she gonna be making no videos no time soon. And she can if she wants. But yeah, her live last night, she got caught. I'm sorry, I'm going back over that comment real quick. But no, she got caught last night live, and I felt like it was. I wasn't trying to be smart, but I asked her on live so that the whole family could see as I uncover this truth. And like I said, because BT for E was watching at the time, they were able to say, well, Miss Nay, there was stuff that she said about you as well. And I was like, oh, okay, because sometimes we don't want to hear he say, she say, but they's like, we have receipts. And I said, well, if you send them to me, I will approach the situation because it's only right. If somebody's talking about you and they have proof, and they gave me proof that they were talking about me, y'all know I'm coming back. I'm not even roasting him, if y'all notice. I'm not even on that little petty kick right now. I'm hurt, like I said. Y'all came into my house. I welcomed you here. You want me to come to your birthday party and get a hotel room, and I already said I will help cook some food. Like, I'm that type of girl that everybody would have so much fun with. You don't know me off of camera. Y'all don't. And I'm like the sweetest person. I'm like I am on camera, but I like to have fun. I do. I like to have fun with people. I ain't going front. And no, I am not a swinger. Because some of y'all might be thinking that. Not at all. Not at all. But yes, when you do personal things, like we do stuff off camera, and you expect it to stay between those people, just like her private chat. I'm not going to break the confidence of the other people and go and leave, tapes of everything she's saying in there today. Oh, I could get her screenshots. But, I'm not, it's kind of rude and ignorant, but she was rude and ignorant too. But don't justify. One right don't lead to, what they say, two wrongs don't make it right. I'm saying it backwards, y'all, because I'm a little bit tired, but I'm upset because I didn't go to sleep till like 3 or 4 this morning. I was on live, and I'm back because first it was like we was more hurt, but then you want to come on the Instagram and start trying to justify, but then you're still lying. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and let her know how I feel. Because I don't type that much, y'all. So that's why I do live. People wonder why I'm always live, because I don't like typing. So if I have something to say, I'm getting on camera and I'm going to say it. And if nobody listens or views it, that's cool with me. But I'm going to say what I have to say because this is what's on my heart. You know what I mean? Oh, now y'all blocked from Instagram. I probably am too now.
What? What?
I need to stop recording. I need so. Yeah, Leo. No, we just been having some fraudulent problems on YouTube lately. And when I say fraudulent, some frauds running around YouTube, starting a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of beef between people, and trying to basically, they're doing this to try to get their numbers up. And they were upset because their numbers weren't growing. And so they decided, well, maybe we could slander people. But you know what? Y'all, when she was at my house, she said she was going to start being petty. She wanted to be a part of the petty gang, so maybe this is what happened. She's deciding to be petty now. So I don't know. I don't know. But all I say is, if y'all decide to invite her at your house, make her sign a disclosure. And that's sad that you have to start thinking like that. I'm going to start getting me some papers and have people sign stuff when I meet up with them, if we ever meet up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's scary. Matter of fact, I can't even give nobody my address no more. You know? It's scary because you have to think about that kind of stuff. Is somebody going to end up making a video leaking my address or anything like that? You know, which that's a federal offense, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sad. It's sad because you confide in people and you trust them, and then they turn around and do this. That's scary. That's kind of scary when I think about it. I don't like that at all. So I don't know. It takes months to real. I see now. I see now, Brandon. And you know who told me that? Martin Lewis told me that. He said, "Don't ever let nobody know where you live." And I met them before. I talked to him about that, but I wish I had known because he was like, "You never let anybody know where you live." But they don't know. I'm on my game. If I had to move, a girl could up and go. They don't know. They just don't know. Okay, DC Kool Aid. I'm feeling. I feel a little bad. I don't know if you were able to keep up on the situation, but I'm just a little upset. Because what happened was when I had the collab with the Ron and Jazz, there was some certain personal information in household that we talked stuff like that, and they decided to go and share it with another couple. Personal business about me, and only she would know. So I kind of confirmed it and know that they were talking about me and my personal business, and I just don't understand why somebody would actually do that. But here we are now. It's true. We will collab with them in the future. Yeah, it's just sad. That's what I'm saying. It's more sad and hurtful than anything. Like I said, I ain't out to slander nobody, but if I feel like you bit my back, then I'm coming to make my videos to talk about it because people need to learn. Some people are out here just for a number and for growth in the YouTube world. I'm not. Hello, Erica Land. How are you? Good morning. I'm sorry. Corey, I'm a little lost too. And, like somebody said that, you know, you have to address your situation how you want to do it, boo. But all I can really say is I didn't know nothing about what I mentioned to you last night. And when I asked you about it, you knew what I was talking about. So that kind of confirmed to me right there. You was really in your phone and really seriously talking about people the whole time. That's wrong. Technical point. Hello, technical point. How are you? Yep. And that's what I said. She's still trying to justify with you and me. Well, I told her I'm done and I ain't have nothing else to say after that. I got a couple more messages. I'll read them later, but I mean, I don't have nothing else to say. Like, you basically burnt your bridge. That joint is fired down. Like, literally, that joint is ashes now. It can't be rebuilt. It can't. No way. I don't do that. Y'all know how it is. That's what we call snitches. Cree said burnt toast. You always gotta take it to the extreme. And had me cracking up. That is too funny. But no, seriously, finito burnt toast. You're right. Can't get no burner than that. And I don't do burnt toast. Technical point. We don't do support me's. We show love. We sell love. Just so you know. But we don't mind supporting people as long as you support them back. That's what we're going through right now. There's a lot of people out here saying support me. You have to support people first. So, in that being said, maybe in this live stream, you can pick up a couple of people and make, join their channel and then go watch their content and leave a comment, and they will definitely, I'm sure, join your channel. But it's sad how it is these days. When you subscribe to someone, you can't just subscribe. You're supposed to watch their content a little bit. People were saying that YouTube is erasing people who are non-active on people's pages. I don't know how true that is, but as far as I'm going to say with my page, when I see that people are either in my live and you interact in my live, I interact right back with you. If you come on my page and you comment on my videos and you have a page, I definitely make sure I subscribe to you. As far as your content, I try to watch at least one or two videos at that time. If I can get back, I do. I don't tell everybody that I watch everybody's content, because once you get up there in numbers, it's more than impossible to watch everyone's content. I mean, they say watch at least 2 minutes to give someone credit for it. So I do at least do that, but I don't get to everyone. So more so the people who leave comments in my comment section, I can click on their faces at that point and go, it makes me more interesting. So I'm just letting you know that's a better way to get subs. There's a lot of sub for sub rooms and people are doing it. They're not getting them nowhere, because you can go up in subscribers, but it's not going to get you views if you're not a good YouTuber. You have to be a good YouTuber, and you have to be out here saying what people, or doing what people want to see in order to get your views in. So your views are what counts. Don't always go for subs, is basically what I should be saying to you. But yes, definitely show love. That's what we're here for. We love up in here. We don't sub no more. Um or support, We just what was it? Squad up. That's what it's called. Squad up. So we squad up in here. The queen, free some of your time, ready to go to bed. Yeah, girl. Yeah. See, oh yeah, I didn't see Leah say that, but see, I'm at the point where I'm scared to meet anybody, Leah. It's sad. It's too much going on right now. Like, I don't even know, like, unless I met you in a shop or a public place, that's where we have to meet. Like, I can't, it's sad because I don't even know what to say at this point. I've went through too much on YouTube to even meet up with anybody, which I know what you're talking about, Pick Queen, because I'm supposed to be getting my hair done. Um, Hold on, let me read. I didn't read what Leah said. Oh, okay, you said because I'm hot. Grant. Thanks. You're welcome. I don't mind supporting people. That's what I'm here for. Like, I don't have not a hate in my heart for nobody on YouTube. Not at all. But I don't like when people try to be sneaky or put out false content or spread false information or rumors to try to make somebody look or seem crazy or like they're not. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, we ain't going there today. So, that's just another whole day, a whole nother live. Yeah, that's what I have to start doing, DC Kool-Aid. See, I'm learning from bigger, watching stuff that they're doing. Dress, and I didn't, I really, when you think you trust people. But yes, I'm going to have to start doing public places for my safety as well as yours. See you later. Thanks for visiting. Girl, just let me know where you want to meet. Man, God. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Yeah, DC was at work. She said that earlier. So yeah, that's like yeah, like she said, that's a good idea. A park or um restaurants. Yeah, public places. Um, and I'm thinking about that because she had invited me to their cookout, and I was like, well, you can't really invite people to cookout, but it was a park thing. So that's when I'm thinking, okay, well, I guess that's the smart way to go. So yes, what you were trying to see the end of it?
All right, I'm just looking at it.
Got salty. Got caught red-handed. Sad.
I don't know what to say no more. I'm telling you, dude. Like, yo, for real.
Oh, Ashley Nicole. I'm gonna tell you real quick. So I allowed a YouTuber to come into my house and collab with me and my family. We talked about personal things. We sat around. We chilled. We drank a little bit. We pulled our hookah out and personal stuff. But she decided she wanted to go and tell another YouTube couple that she was collabing with everything that went on in my house. But then she went and tried to expose the other couple yesterday. So they came and contacted me to let me know the personal information that they knew about me. So when this person was on live exposing them, I went on her live and confronted the situation, and she ain't know what to say. So she shut her live down and tried to call me. And at that point, I cut off all contact. So now she mad because I won't talk to her. And I'm going to talk live. I'm letting everybody on YouTube know what's going on now. So that's kind of where it is. I'm not being petty, but she got kind of petty on me. Don't tell people. I feel violated at the end of the day. You came in my house. I invited you in my house. I gave you my address. And then you turn around and you want to go back and start telling people stuff about me. So if my house gets robbed today or tomorrow, I'm blaming your ass because you're the only one I gave my address to on some real stuff. That's when it gets down to the nitty gritty. That's sad because she has my address. So if something happens at my house, just know, y'all. Jazz and Duran. I did a collab with them a couple of months ago. It's the only person I ever collab with. She said, "Who is it?" I'm nosy. Y'all know I'm nosy too. But for real, so there's a couple called BT for E, and it's capital letters and it's a four number. We're supposed to be collabing with them over the last couple of weeks, and we were all going to try a YouTube group. So I didn't get a chance to really meet up with them. But I guess Jazz ran out of stuff to say, so she did all my personal and private information with them. And then she went and started telling people, rumors about them yesterday, and they decided to clear their name and let everybody know who the real snake in the grass was. So now they're caught up and they're exposed. But I don't like putting that in my title. I should just name my title Jazz and Duran Exposed. But I ain't going to do that. You know what I mean? It's kind of ruthless. It's more so I just want everybody to know you got to be careful when you start inviting people around you in your midst, in your house, just anywhere around you. But now I'm realizing when she came here, she tried to park her car damn near half a mile away. And I'm like, why? Couldn't understand. But now I know why. Because you didn't want me to see your license plate, so I didn't know your address. But guess what? It's like, nah. But anyway,
We got the
no.
license plate.
That's why I
We got the license
say,
plate.
like,
And
I'm
we got
not,
license now, fam. We got the license plate. It
yes.
ain't no problem finding out where the license plate is at if you
Like
want to
I
be that
said, you're
petty.
telling people
But
stuff
if you
about
want to
my
be that
personal
petty, but
business.
nobody's going there.
How do I know you didn't give somebody my address? This is serious, really, really here. Like, I keep on cracking jokes about it, but in all seriousness, she steady telling me Jarvis, or whatever, was stalking DMB. You stalking me at this point because you have my address, so I don't know what you're gonna do. But you been sitting here telling people my business, so that's enough. And I'm just a little pissed about it. That's all. Hey, Kelly. Yep, that's the problem. No good intentions. That is a great word to use today. Good intentions. You have to have good intentions. But to come in my house and actually let me tell you certain private information about me, and you go back and tell somebody, was dead wrong. Yep. Yes, the ones that be in this life. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody had went on my, over the last couple of weeks, one of my mods had been going in there and blocking people and erasing my comments and everything. And I'm like, what's going on? But I had just erased all my mods again, and but then all this comes out. So I'm like, this is into me that somebody that I had as a mod, and I kept saying it, somebody I had as a mod wasn't real. And that's where I'm getting at now. Now, I'm the one that told her that mods can control your settings, some of your settings. And she was like, I didn't do it. I didn't. That was her first response. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything because I didn't even know you could do that until I collabed with you and you told me. But now I'm finding out you the snake. So, was you the one? I don't know. I'm not going to blame her because I don't know who did it. But if you have a not good mod on your team, y'all better be careful. Because if y'all have mods, mods can control your stuff. You have to trust them. When people say you have to know your mods and kind of trust them. But this is sad because I thought she would have been one of the first ones or one of the last ones to want to talk about me behind my back. My baby wrote a book yesterday, y'all. I didn't even get to read my baby's book yet. I got a blue ribbon on it. The Eight Mermaids in the Scary Day. What happened? Once upon a time, there were eight mermaids who lived by the sea. Each day, they sat on the rocks and sang songs about their favorite foods. Janetta, Keisha is my sister, and Lainey, my other sister, sang about McDonald's French fries. This is Dino's story, y'all. The other mermaid girl sang about Wendy's. He talk about all his favorite restaurants. Oh my gosh. The songs were about chicken nuggets and frosty desserts.
Oh man.
Oh, that's tickling me. That's cute. The mother mermaid, Atalia, okay, was fast asleep when Narissa was speaking salty crackers into her den, sneaking salty crackers into her den. Crept into the mermaid's house to get Narissa. It was the sea witch octopus named Serena. He got some names there for him. She took Narissa out deep into the ocean, took her on land where no one would find her. Hey, Dino. When Atalia woke up, she got upset because Narissa was missing. She gathered all the mermaids together and said, we need to find her. Pearl, I looked into her magic power ball and saw Serena carrying Narissa out to the sea with a scary laugh. Fresta, Oh my goodness. Fresta used her magic wand to make Serena faint and fall to the ground. Narissa couldn't move or breathe. Well, dag. Y'all should see his pictures. Angelica, the smallest mermaid, grabbed all the mermaids and swam as fast as she could to Narissa. On their way, one mermaid used her seashell phone the ambulance. The ambulance workers quickly took Narissa and put her back in the sea with her mermaid sisters. She had a special seashell breathing treatment for an hour. Oh Lord, he done bought his breathing treatments up in there. Had a breathing treatment for an hour before she felt better. That's the hospital treatment. Then all the sisters swam happily home. Oh, that was cute, y'all. Yes, that is so cute, Kelly. Lost once. That's funny. That's at least we were in his story. That's so funny. He got so many other names that he had to use. Oh, I love life. I love kids. Look, I said that because, look, Corey, you gonna love him. You gonna love him. But you got double trouble, baby. Yep. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm getting off, but no. Oh, I'm like, shoot. I need to stretch. It was up again. Oh, shoot. Someone actually asked about the apology video. But you just talked about that. We're coming back on that, y'all. No, they just asked if everybody apologized from last time. I'm like, no. Oh. Oh, pick Queen, yup. I was going to say, look, the book should tell you he's loving his new school. His new teacher, actually the classroom he's in, they have like 6 teachers in there. So he's getting like one-on-one. So it's bomb. I ain't going front. I'm so happy, honestly, right now. And that's what I had to do, take a step back and get him together and get him happy. And, you know, today they were going on a field trip to the grocery store. So they were able to take money so they can buy something that they want. And so, yes, he's loving his new school. I'm so glad because it made me a lot happier. It was making life a lot better for me because I was really stressed out when it comes down to him being happy. Yep, yep. Yeah, the new school is cool. That's why I said they did their first concert last week. And then, which if y'all notice in some of the songs he wasn't singing, but he said because he didn't like those songs. He knew the words, but he didn't like them. I'm like, then you still supposed to sing with your chorus though, but he was sitting there like smiling at me. I'm like, you're supposed to be singing. So, oh, that was fun because we never made it to any school stuff activities after school. I always told him I was not dealing with those people that were at that old school. So, yeah, meeting a lot of new friends, so that's a good thing. Y'all know that stuff is stressful. I mean, I'm sure anybody who's parents, y'all know how it is. Trying to have your kid happy in school, and we were running back and forth to appointments and meetings and trying to get it together. The old school, he literally was. I don't really like to use the word bully, but he was being bullied for almost 2 years, and it was just out of multiple kids just have nasty things to say. But I'm gonna be honest, sometimes it can be the area that you live in and the people how they raise their kids that can cause a big problem in your life and your children's life. So That's stuff we have to think about when we have kids too. You know, we try to keep them in the safe places and try to be around safe people, but honestly, ain't nowhere or no one really safe these days. I hate to say it like that, you know. Yes, they are. We would think so in schools, but you know, then there's a lot of stuff happening in schools. And last week, I think they had about 4 different bomb threats in the high schools here, and it was just people being silly. Like it's just sad, but you never know if it's real or if it's fake. So you have to take precaution. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it's the same thing in this situation. We have to take precaution in our lives because we're letting people in, from all over the world at this point. And that's why I said it's certain people that we try to grow and get closer to so that, you can have that relationship off of camera. But like I said, if you can't really trust the people and you're putting your time in, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm like certain people like me. YouTube is still telling all of us wait until the end of June to get monetized, which we're almost at the end of June. Ain't nobody getting no mail from them yet. But it don't really matter to me. Again, I ain't in it to win it. I'm not in it for numbers. In that case, I would still be live every day trying to rack up on numbers. Like, nah, I'm not even for that. I just like to come, talk, associate, relate with the family, and keep us all growing at this point. Because, like I said, it's not a sub for sub room, but we allow it and we advertise people in channels here because that's what we do. But at the same time, we like to support back too. We don't want to just have people trying to take, and and you not trying to show love back. But I don't know. It's just sad because now the more I'm talking, the more I'm starting to think that you get phone calls from people over time, and they're telling you watch this person, watch that person, watch this person, watch that person. When in all actuality, they need to watch themselves. And it's so true when I say that. Um, it's just sad. But like I said, don't sit here and talk junk about people just to save your own backyard or whatever you want to call it. That was just something to make conversation and talk about. Don't talk about personal problems or personal issues with me. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't ever go to the damn pool together. We supposed to go swimming together. She would have told y'all everything then. Oh, she can't swim. Psych. It's like, no. But, I'm just serious. That stuff is crazy. I was about to let her come spend the weekend at my house. Like, for real? I'm really scared now. Sad, but I am. I ain't trusting nobody for a minute. My own family did me dirty, and I said that on here. And then I'm trying to take somebody else in from YouTube family, and they may not be as bad as I'm saying, but to me, it's kind of freakish. Don't talk about me behind my back. So I'm just letting y'all know because this ain't all about trying to hate on them. I don't want nobody to unsubscribe or nothing like that. I just need y'all to know what's going on because y'all deserve the right for me to tell y'all. You know what I mean? People's going not understand what's this video about with the robot. What's this? What we was just saying. Honestly, you can't. They can't be trusted. I'm gonna just say that. I was about to say you can't trust people, but they can't be trusted. And I'm not gonna say their names over and over again. If you watch the robot video, you pretty much know who we're talking about. And people were coming in last night. Who y'all talking about? They still asking about the other couple. People are actually upset because they kind of slandered them in a way and didn't even know what was going on. But that's the sad thing about the YouTube thing. One person can say one thing about you and everybody runs with it and believes it and makes videos about it and this and that, and we don't think. And I'm talking about all of us, you know what I mean? I've done it. I'm guilty of doing it in the past myself, even having other YouTubers come in here and say, oh, such and such was talking about you, and I just was like, what? Oh, and went berserk on camera. And then you look back at that and it's like, that was me. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was me. Dang, y'all, we all into this, and there's some other beef going on Twitter. Look, I be trying to keep up, y'all. They be tripping. Something else going on, but guess what? All TL Shada have it on today. Mm-mm-mm. I really don't know what else to say, y'all. Sad. Yes, definitely. Right, Kelly? Oh my gosh. Sorry, fam. I'm hitting notifications I did not want to see. They ain't got nothing to do with me. No, I don't know. I seen somebody tweeting. They tweeting stuff. I can't really see Twitter right now. I just see notifications popping up about other people. Okay, Corey. Talk to you later, boo. Take care. Yes, you have a blessed day too, and you stay positive. And it's happened for a reason, don't they? That's true. You're right, Pick Queen. Hey, Leilani. How are you, honey? Yep, Creeves till June is over. That's what they keep saying. But they said that in March. They said wait till the end of May, and then when or April, yeah. And then when that time came, they said, "Can you bear with us a little longer?" But they've been sending that to everybody who made it. Everybody who's got the numbers in the 40 hours. Oh, it was like 3 or 4 different people said the same thing. They might not, Creeves, on some real stuff. Okay, Leah. Yeah, you're right, Pick Queen. Get it together. My thing is they busy playing favorites. That's what I don't like. YouTube is playing favorites out here. If you got big numbers and big subscribers, they'll take you on right away. And you can make them money like that. Thirst buckets a check. You ain't never lied. And that's the truth. Shaking their asses and whatnot. You're right. True. That's what it's about. That's what somebody said to me the other day. Said, if your channel does not fit into Jerry Springer's category, you ain't popping. And I ain't going in Jerry Springer world. I would look crazy trying to walk around with a thong on. Yup, Queen's mom got monetized real fast. Right after they called me old and told me to go plant flowers, she opened her account, right? That's so funny. Twerk something. I thought about it. That's so funny. Twerk something then. Call it a twerking prank. Right? Oh my gosh. Clarence says he's exhausted. Now, if imagine if you had to sing throughout all of this. So they're on tour, I guess. Make my robot twerk. I wish she can't. They can't do that. Look, I'm talking about she. It's a he. But yeah, I wish it did really twerk. The legs, excuse me, the legs are pretty much stiff. The arms are the only thing that move. The legs just roll backwards and forward, and you know, if you grab it by the arm, it actually walks with you. Get some WD 40. Make the robot work. Before I go download this on my iPhone. I'll check it out later. Oh wow, in less than 2 months and they still haven't monetized him. Wow, Leilani, that's nice numbers. Congrats to him, but that is sad. He's growing really fast in 2 months. Deep. And they won't even monetize him. I'm telling y'all, that was another thing. That was another reason why I was going to come on and talk about that. Everybody is busting their butts out here. Going through. Hold on. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. About to shut my live down. Um, hitting the wrong buttons and everything. Excuse me. I'm hitting the wrong buttons, y'all. But no, everybody's out here slandering everybody about to get themselves hurt up on the streets and killed over these YouTube numbers. And at the end of the day, YouTube is not paying nobody. So if y'all out here trying to get this check, they put everybody on hold for now. So just know that. Yep, corruption on the tube. Yep, yep, it is messed up bad. Yep, sent him an email after 1K and said they were, and now he's almost at 8. Shaking my head, still nothing. Yep, they told me that like 3 months ago, and then they told me again, wait till the end of June, and I know that they told BT for E that, and they told Jazz and Deron that. But in the process, Jazz had told me they have been monetized twice already, and they pulled them off of monetization. So they also do that, which a lot of us don't know. But they, if you're not big and growing like that, they don't really keep you on that end. And I think it's sad. But that's what's happening, y'all. So if you're in it to win it, make sure you're growing and doing, exposing your body a little bit, because that's the only ones that's getting paid right now. If they doing Jerry Springer videos. Whew, thing got me freezing up in here. Burp. But yup. Y'all need 2 seconds. I gotta run to the little ladies' room. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Yep. How's everybody doing? Um, yep, missed a couple comments. I was in the middle of doing something. On there it is. Who's Music by Leah? That's the
That's the girl that said she was gonna do my hair, but I can't let her come do my hair. But yeah, she says that she lives somewhere far, but she says she's in Philly. But I don't even know. Like
yeah. We don't
I said I don't
advertise.
trust
We don't
nobody.
advertise on here. So I don't know what to say about that. We could talk about that one.
Well, I told some people if they're faithful family members, I don't mind, but only faithful family members. Some people just come in and doing what they gotta do, but they don't really, I don't know them. Like, I don't really know her.
Yeah, like we don't know Music by Lee. I mean, I'm not telling anybody not to go over there, but we don't advertise stuff like that on here, and I can't say to anybody to actually go and do that. That's at your own discretion. I really don't know enough. Who's in the room anyhow? Pix Queen, how you doing? Of course. I can't even see this one. Lilana's Kitchen.
She just told
Yeah.
family she was doing my hair, but I don't really know her like that. I was going to give her a chance, but I can't meet up with people now.
Yeah, I mean, just let them know. I'm trying to. Your phone is like so
Well, she
small.
said she would fly me to Arizona. I'm gonna fly out there and get my
The
hair
family
done.
team, hi family
And
team.
my niece does hair.
Ashley
It was a
Nicole.
nice gesture.
Hey. Hey, it's good to see you too, Pix Queen. um,
Oh, 'cause you always hide and they don't get to see you lately.
I don't get on camera that much unless there's something really I really gotta say.
Well, you're
But I'm working a lot. I've been working a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Because I got bills, man.
keep it cool.
You know what I'm saying? I've been working a lot, y'all. Y'all know how it is when you got bills. You know, you got rent. You know what I'm saying? You got car note. You got electric. You know, somebody. You know,
Car insurance.
yeah, you got work, man.
Cable bill, phone bill, cell phone bill, iPhone bill.
What?
Hmm?
You got like the realest guy in Philly. Don't say that, man. We all real, man.
We all try to keep it real.
For real, man.
That's funny.
You know.
Yes, we're doing good, James. Thanks. No, we all want to be real here in Philly. We want to be real, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's sad. When we come across fake ones, we just don't know. So let me stop with my...
It is what happens. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It is what it is. You know, there's not too much more to say.
God always reveals
really
the snakes at the end of the day. That's all.
There ain't really too much more to say. We do have a couple things we got to do. But
She was cooking something. No, I'm mad at how somebody told me I might have to get a new phone.
Probably. That's why I keep telling you.
This one is burnt.
That's why I keep telling you. You know, it's probably because something in there is still running in the background.
I just turned everything off.
You don't know that.
But I hate
you don't know that. That's what I'm saying. You don't know that. But me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this again.
Snakes in the grass, yes.
I don't like what went down, and I don't think it's cool because my thing is like, you've been rolling with us for a minute, chick. For real. For a minute for all that BS.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just catching back up on. Hey, family team. Hey, boo. Yes, we are okay now. It's just that it was a lot going on because there was a lot of rumors and lies being said. But most of personal information was being discussed off of YouTube, outside of YouTube, or whatever information was being discussed by someone I trust, someone I let into my home, and they went back and told another family all my business, and so I feel violated, but I'm okay. Yes, that's right. What goes on in the dark shall come out in the light. Yeah, you can look at the video. The sad thing is, what happened was the couple that she was kind of slandering, she had like three other people make public videos about them yesterday, talking about them, and they were live, so everyone was in the rooms adding their 2 cents in, and these people had to sit here and watch everybody talking about them, and come to lies in. So I feel some type of way. At the end of the day, they have a big family, and we know how it is when you have family and you're taking care of your family. You don't to respond back to YouTube. And she could have just said that to make things a little easier on everybody, but it kind of was like, okay, well they don't like them, I'm gonna act like I don't like them. But that's the wrong attitude to take and the wrong approach, especially after you already made videos with them. They know where you live and everything. Like they let you into their house. They made dinner for them too as well. Like people are really being hospitable here, and you're being despicable. Sad. Let me stop. There go Petty Netty, y'all. Psych, let me stop. Oh my god. Sometimes it's tickling, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying
Sometimes
to be
it's tickling,
serious,
but when
but
it hit home,
it's
it makes
true.
you
It
really
is true.
wonder. It makes you really wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like it really makes you wonder.
Well, guess what? They won't get no more hoagies from this end of the town. Go to Jersey and get them hoagies. Like, nah, let me stop. And you can't try my hookah now. Sorry. We ain't gonna go there. But anyway. It's like, let me stop. I'm being petty, y'all. But yes, it's true. Honestly, this is honest, honestly. I'm for real. That's what happened. I'm just adding in my little 2 cents to make it funny, laugh, entertain myself. But I really feel a little heart wrenched. Our own tuition, true. Without being so nice and giving people my address so fast and my phone number. I'll be giving some people my phone number and they calling 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh Lord, Lord. Only one who was allowed after 11 o'clock at night was my mama, and she is resting in peace. So I and my dad don't call after dark unless it's an emergency with my son. With my son, my brother, my baby brother. That's my boy. But yes, Layla. Yo, sad.
I wonder how many other people have been experiencing
Yeah, I want to know.
um,
I really wonder.
how many people been experiencing over these last couple of
Has
weeks,
anyone else had a bad intuition
like
about certain people? I don't know. That's weird because, like I said, we gonna go back to certain people were mods, and certain people were coming to me, and they're like, I can't comment on your page, and I'm blocked. And then I started looking, and I'm like, the only people who can block people off my page being me or my, and I know this. Mods have a nice little power here. And I feel like when I pick mods that we can trust them. But I knew there was someone in the midst that was messing in my stuff. Because I'm not stupid. I mean, like, I might look it on here with my cap on or with my gray hair showing, but I'm not slow. I'm not. Child. You heard my story times. I've been on the streets before. Not really in the streets, but I know the streets. Put it like that. Um. So you can't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. That's the moral of the story. You can't pee in my ear and say it's raining, Nettie, because I might have to hit you on that. But nah, for real. I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm sorry. I just really feel broken right now. I feel violated. Like seriously, I really feel like somebody took something out of my house. At this point, it makes you think, did they? But you don't want to say that. I don't want to think that. So I'll leave that alone too. But an embarrassment, yes. Am I embarrassed? Hell no. You ain't really say nothing, but the fact that it was private, personal talk, and you decide that you want to go blab it on to someone else, and then you go on Instagram in a private inbox and remind everybody, well, actually, you blabbed it again. So you told everybody. Now everybody knows. But I'm still 41 years old and paying my own bills in my own house with my own car. So who needs to get a life at the end of the day? It's sad. I hate having to say it like that, but Dean, you going to sleep? You got food in the microwave? No. Oh, I just thought I heard it. Look, y'all, he can make me yawn now. He over there knocked out, and I'm sitting here like, no, I'm not gonna let them get me. I know everybody's not like them. It's just sad because they had my address. Like that's freaky stuff. No, I know I ain't really worried about that. But to an extent, I am because I don't know him. You think you know somebody, and then I might wake up one day and he be standing at my damn window looking in. Like I'm freaking myself out now. Let me stop. Family teaser, they don't want no smoke. Look, you're right about that. And you're so right, Creeves. Man is evil. You're right about that when you say that. Oh, um, but you're right. I give everybody fair game. I don't judge nobody. I don't let nobody else say, oh, this person don't mess with this person because of that and that. I'm not going to just cut somebody off because you called me and told me to cut them off. I'm going to investigate because that was kind of weird. Because you're with them and you're making all these videos the last couple of weeks, and then you're calling me one day to say don't trust them. But you was just with them for a lot. So clearly you trusted them. You know what I'm saying? And they trusted you too at the same time because they was hanging out with you and had their kids around you. So to find out that you're ill later, that hurts real bad. So I know how the other family felt. And I'm gonna still say BT for E. Y'all gonna get to it all because anybody who like I am, what's going on? Y'all gonna check Jazz and Duran's page. First, y'all want to check BT for E's page because they made videos and they were just trying to clear their name because there was a bunch of misunderstanding and a bunch of people trying to slander their page. So they went to speak up for their page. In the meantime, Jazz had talked to a couple of other people who made videos about them trying to speak about their videos when in the end Jazz was the one being the sneak behind everybody's back. And that's not cool, but we found it all out at the end of the night. And she trying to tell me that I'm listening to them, but they told me my business. So damn right I'm gonna listen to them. I'm gonna keep on listening too. You can't play me for stupid. I'm not dumb. So darn right I'm listening. And I'm gonna keep on listening. So She's mad because I listened to them and I didn't listen to her call. I don't want to hear from you. If somebody's telling me something that I said to you and not to them, you violated. My address. See? Don't recommend popping up in my house, right? Oh, I know that's right. Military trained. And see, I used to live in the South, so y'all know the rule down there. No trespassing. Gotta protect your property. And it's only true. You right, Leilani. That's at the end of the day, yes, she shouldn't have told my business. That was dead wrong. And then she continued this morning to tell the rest of the family. So I don't care. Everybody knows now, so it don't matter now. I don't care. Oh, we thought that over too. We were thinking that maybe it was a thing to get more people to come look, and I thought that too. But she has made a fool of herself on some reel because now there's like 6 videos out about them, and it's not good stuff. Oh, y'all, I think my screen unfroze up on me. You're right, the lies, the less lies. Don't want to hear them. You're right, Crease. I did not want to hear it no more. You're right. Can't win when you play dirty, and that's what happened here. You try to play dirty, and meanwhile, the other the other family they gained 1,000 look at me scrub subscribers. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted. They gained 1,000 subscribers when she was very mad that she gained none. And she made that a point yesterday. So that's the kind of stuff I looked into. Like, wait a minute, you keep on saying they're at 3,000, they're at 3,000, they're at 3,000, and I'm at 1,600. How can that be? Their content. That's the only way I can answer that. Their content. It's more relatable to the crowd that's watching. I know, thank the Lord, right? It's overheating. I don't know what. It's my phone. It's this iPhone. That's why I said I need to take it back and see if they'll put a battery in it for me or something. But it gets so hot, it feels like it's going to catch on fire. You're right about that, Creeves. Don't engage. And see, that's what Dean said. He felt bad because he said he's stiff. Call a spade a spade. And other people in the family have said that to me. But I ain't want to go back and tell them that. And they asked me to tell Deron that. But I was like, I ain't getting in the middle of that. You know, but they felt like because they was at my house, I could tell them. I was like, because I wouldn't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but y'all felt it was okay to call people names and talk about them and have other people make videos about them and have the whole family come in there and express their opinion and come to find out it was lies really hurt me. And that's what we said. See? Kelly said you don't look happy. I don't think so. Look, she be over his shoulder in his phone, so clearly she ain't happy either. It's like, let me stop, let me stop. I'm being petty netty again, y'all. Y'all gotta watch it. Y'all know I get caught up in the comments. Y'all be having me off track. That's not me, that's y'all. Hoverboard and doesn't engage on camera. Yo, there's about 5 people now that have said that I'm not talking junk. They said that. They've said honestly that she does engage, but he doesn't. He stands there, he sits there, and like Dean said, he's off in the cut. If your name is on the channel, you're supposed to engage because people come looking for both of you. That's how I look at it. Like I said, little Dean will tell somebody in a minute this is his channel. Oh yes, y'all. Yes, BT for E is in here, and y'all could definitely check them out because I think they are very interesting. And like I said, they are a younger content that they're putting out is obviously interesting to the younger crowd. And I salute them for their numbers. I do. I really do, y'all. Congratulations. Wait, what you mean tag? See, I'm not good with all that stuff either. Now, if you want to join people's family, you just click on their face. Click on their face, and it'll give you an option if you want to join theirs or go look at their page. If that's what you meant, I'm not sure. BT for E just hit me. Oh, the ad. Okay, so you can give the banner, the orange banner. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do the at signal, the at symbol to say you're talking at them. Yep. So yeah, I feel bad, and again, I'm gonna still apologize for everything because I don't like what happened yesterday. And again, Petty Nettie was there putting her 2 cent in, and I never even watched the videos or knew what was going on, and that's why I feel bad because then later on in the day, 2 or 3 more videos were made about them. And they actually sat there and watched them, and I kind of salute them because I would have been really, really like go ham. I probably would have been on my live the whole time they were on. That's how I am if I couldn't talk. Because if somebody's talking about me, I see so many videos out here about me, and I want to react to all of them. But I'm not because all it's doing is exposing the people who's trying to talk junk on me. Expose some of them because they steady talking junk on me, but in their video, they're talking the same junk I'm talking. So, what are you talking about is the question. But you just want to use my name. But it's cool. I don't mind. That goes to that chick from wherever she's from that made videos about me. She's thirsty. Yeah, stay up on the good work. Yep. Everybody got their little family teams, family channels. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, oh yeah, I didn't see that crease where you said they. It seems like she be forcing them into the camera. Yeah. Well, right now he's like a little puppy dog on a string that is being walked around. Y'all know those ones that wasn't even on a string back in the day? They was just on a stick. I forget what those things is called that you used to put between your legs, and it was like a fake horse, and you could gallop around on it. Frank, here you go with the emojis, Frank. Well, that's him. He's on a leash right now. So he don't know if he's going or coming. That's what I'm getting from him at this point. I don't know him to really talk about him, but that's what I see when I look at him. Don't talk about my man being lame because you're lame. I hate to say it like that, but I'm just being real right now. You got back pain. Hmm. Do you have a heating pad? Which that don't always work, but oh, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to think. Don't want to drink. Mm-mm. In there, we keep a gate up, so I don't know if we were allergic to her or not, but I can get her. Um, so she can't come in my room. So, well, we let her come in the afternoons, but she likes to get on my bed and lay there. So Dean keeps a little gate up. Come on. She going to Dean because Dean cooking. India wanted to see her. She's getting big, y'all. Real big. Hello. Say hello. Say hello. She got really big over the last couple of weeks. Yep. So we found out she's called a moncoon, and they're ones that their hair grows really straight up in the air like spikes. But they said they're a lot like more like humans. So I don't know. She's a chill cat. She don't be up in up in your face. She don't try to scratch or well, her and little Dean be having it out sometimes. I don't know how. Yep. No, it's you know what it is. It's an old I don't know if y'all used to see when we would go live. It's like an old chalkboard. So Dean just has it there in between the see if I can show y'all. See? It's a gate in between the walkway. So she's just on the other side. Now on the exercise machine. Yeah, she just can't come over yet. She's not big enough to realize that she can jump it. So she stays over that side with little Dean in the living room area. Yeah, we're just scared for her to be on the bed because our allergies started flaring up real bad and we didn't know if it was the pollen or if it was the cat hanging out on our bed. So we had to keep her out the room for now just so we can kind of pinpoint, you know what I mean, the areas.
She do know not to get on the bed.
She knows now not to get on the bed. She's very smart, very intelligent. But so when little Dean comes home, then I open the gate because at that point he wants to play his video games, and Big Dean goes to work, and the cat be out there picking with little Dean and his cords. I don't know how he turned off the game yesterday. Dean said the cat kept turning off his game. Well, she must have been climbing up on there because she would, whatever she was doing, she was turning his game off, and then she would run in here real fast, and like head for the futon, and then she would run back out there, do something to him again, and run back in here. And he's like, Mommy, she keeps bothering me. And I told him to put up the gate and block her in here. I was like, what is she doing? It was just funny because she likes to pick with people. Oh, wait on the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people think when they start beef that they're causing more problems when they don't realize you're actually supporting the people in the end. Because they're definitely going to go look at the videos and wonder what everybody's talking about. And then this is why I'm here today, because BT for E, they made their video, and I was supposed to go live last night, but I was busy talking to everybody, trying to get to the bottom of things. So I ain't even get to go live early enough. I went at like 2 in the morning, so I knew everybody was asleep, but I know me, when my live goes up, it's staying up, so anybody can see it whenever they're ready. You know what I mean? So I had addressed it late last night, but I wanted to address it when everybody was awake. Yep. But so, it was just sad because, like I said, and we were all saying it, that it was a little situation that got carried out of hand. But all it took was one mature adult to speak up in the situation and not turn it around to be a whole another thing. Like soon as she started arguing with them, she's texting me telling me don't mess with them. You don't, and it had to be me and like six other people. You can't do that. Like then somebody like me, I'm looking deeper into it. I'm not just going to stop supporting somebody or stop talking to somebody because of something somebody said. You have to do something personally to me. But at the end of the day, when she was live last night saying she's addressing them, she was making it seem to us like they was thrilled trying to come to her house and beat her up. When meanwhile, you had already told them a whole bunch of stuff about me. You know what I'm saying? So when they hit me up and told me the truth of stuff I said out my mouth to you, that you said to them, or stuff that went on in my house that is nobody's business. If my house, if I'm a hoarder, that's my business. You came in, you stayed here for a couple of hours, so you was completely comfortable. As long as you ain't getting no damn bug bites or nothing else out of here, you should have shut your damn mouth because you'd be invited back. But once you talked, you ruined it for you and a lot of people now. I ain't gonna say everybody because it's gonna be still times that I will trust people in my house. It's just not so no, not so fast. Look, I be trying to talk to y'all and be all up in the tea too. Martin Lewis talking about Ty just broke up with her boyfriend, but that's because I said her and Flight still got feelings. But that's just my opinion, y'all. That's Nettie's opinion. Y'all get me started on this stuff again. But I'm coming back. Flight team, stand up. No bugs, right, family? I don't do them. I'm scared. Wait, I'm seeing, Leilani, you said no, my grandparents are the. I ain't know what you was saying. Oh, from Detroit. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. I ain't see family team ask that question. I was like, huh? Oh, y'all. Okay, y'all families are from the same area. I'm sorry, y'all. I hadn't been keeping up on the comments, and I just seen that pop up. No, nope. She don't jump over the gate. Not yet. She don't know she can yet.
She probably can't.
She can't. Well, yeah, you're right. Because I was gonna say I be using her. So she has a feather that's like it looks like a fish hook, and I try to train her to jump higher and higher. So when her feather gets up at least like 3 or 4 feet, she won't jump for it no more. So I think she's scared. Then who apologized? Hell no. She's still justifying. Oh, you didn't answer my calls and I'm done. And I didn't talk about little Dean. Well, you said enough, honey. Whether you talked about little Dean or Big Dean or Deron, you did enough, honey. You did enough. You told enough. Yep, no apologies, and that's the problem. People they don't want to humble themselves and apologize. They want to sit there and talk junk. Keep on talking junk.
That's true.
That's true. I want to say like 22, 23. I think. That's what I'm saying. They're younger, but like I said, that's not always.
Right.
I met a 22-year-old the other day that act like they was 40, like they was older than me. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter how old people are these days. It's the matter of being honest.
But here's the kicker in the whole thing. This is not their first time around YouTube. That's the kicker.
Wait a minute, Taco. We don't play no dumb shit in here, and you gonna make me come off the bag, y'all. I try to be cool with everybody. You cannot talk that. We don't slander people in this room. We're talking about straight facts here, and you need to get the story before you go trying to take up for people. You can't take up for people if you don't know the story, honey. You're still young. But at the end of the day, they're not bragging about anything. Jazz told them something, some of my personal business, and they told me what she said. And she knows she said it because they wouldn't know if she didn't say it. So at the end of the day, from where I'm from, that's a snitch. And we don't mess with snitches. So chill out. And you get a minute. You know we give people at least 2 or 3 chances. You can either leave peacefully, you could stay and join in on the team. But we're not hating on nobody here. We're just talking straight facts. If you let someone or your mother let a man come into your house and rub her feet, and then he went out in the street and told everybody your mom got stinky feet, are you going to be mad? Think about it like that, boo. That's all I could tell you. You can't talk about what happens in people's house. Thank you, boo. That's the thing. It's sad. But you can't talk about people's personal information. I was violated. Everybody knows they was in my house. We all did videos together. We were having fun together. I bought drinks for y'all to have fun. But then you go behind my back and discuss my personal business with people I don't know yet that I was trying to get to meet. So you was trying to portray me something, a portrait of me to them that would turn them away from me before they could even get to meet me. And that's dead wrong. But then you're online playing like you're the victim. Like, nah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. It's too many YouTubers out here doing that. Too many bigger YouTubers doing that. For us small YouTubers to be doing it.
Nobody do shit to her. She did it to herself.
Oh,
That's
Tamia.
straight up. She did it to herself.
That's the
She
full
did it to
story.
herself.
You start to. Yep.
Nobody tell her to go out there and start talking. She did it to herself.
It's all right, Tamia. See, he's good. Give him a chance because see, there's been people that came in here. It's okay. We jump off the bat. It's okay. Um, but now he hears. You know what I mean? You get a time to understand. So you know what I mean. Now y'all can both understand. We've had people come in here and argue. Jazz used to argue and fight, just about want to fight, and she was a mod in here. Certain things you got to learn to control. You know what I'm saying? There's been plenty of times where she flew off the bat in here and I let her go. There's been plenty of times I let her kick people off my page. But then I'm coming to find out you ain't real to me. So are you the one that was stopping people from helping me grow? Because people were actually getting restricted from my page when they was coming and trying to tune in to my content. So you're interrupting my growth at that point. That's how I feel. You know, you have to be able to trust people out here. Just because they have a mod stick don't mean that they run the world or you run YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like people that take it to the head. And I don't like liars. At the end of the day, you lied to me and tried to say that you didn't tell them my business, and you did because they told me. And they ain't had to show me in paper.
Nah, they knew too much information.
They knew too much about me.
They shouldn't even be known.
Yep, we didn't know the full story yesterday before everybody said something. Yep, everybody jumped on them, and now we find out it's for nothing. And like y'all videos, separate from them, and vice versa. And that's right. We all can support each other. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm not here to. Nobody's here to slander. Thank you, Taco. Um, And Taco probably subscribe to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't gonna say it, but you know what I mean? If your content's good, they're gonna watch it. There's people that I don't really mess with on YouTube, but I still watch their stuff. If they got interesting stuff, why not watch it? It's TV. YouTube is TV. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? If your numbers ain't growing, it's because either people are hating or because you don't have nothing nice to say. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm telling you, that cat is starting to get bad.
No.
She messing with glass in there.
Oh, heck no.
Well, we hear glasses on the floor. That cat is a mess. Okay, you unsubbed, but you were subbed. That's what I'm saying. At one point, I unsubbed and I subbed back. You know what I mean? And I've done that to a lot of people. I'm just saying that because we find out later that people aren't really the people that other people can paint the picture for you to be. Like you might not like somebody, but that doesn't make me not like them. You know what I'm saying? Or they might have said something bad to Jazz, but they didn't say nothing bad to you. So you don't want to ruin your taco brand that you're trying to bring up because of somebody in the YouTube world that you can ride for them because they are family still. But certain people they violated at this point, so you can't be trusted no more. And when you get older, you'll learn this. I'm sorry, I don't even know how old you are, Taco. I know you came from their channel to help to support us, and I would never talk bad to you or nothing. I just, the way I run my lives, we can talk about things in here. We can address issues in here, but we don't come at people because it's not right. Nobody really wants, I wouldn't want to be, I've been attacked. So I don't like it. So I don't want nobody to be attacked. I wouldn't want nobody just making false videos about somebody. You know what I mean? Like basically, we were all slandering them yesterday, in all in a couple of ways because there was like three. Like I said, I keep saying it was three lives up about them and their family and people talking about their kids and telling people that they don't take care of their kids.
Yeah, that's
That's
not cool.
wrong.
That's not cool.
If it's not true, they're just starting out. They just started out in January. Jazz says she's been out there for what 2 or 3 years. I only been doing it for like a year, and I just didn't even know that it was a even monetization thing when I came back to YouTube. I'm saying a year. I've been doing YouTube for about 15, 20 years until Dean said it yesterday. I have videos under NETTYLUV. Y'all can look
Man,
under Nettie Love,
man,
and y'all can look under DEANXX. That's
DEANXXZ.
hard to remember, but if you punch in Dean, we have fish videos. We used to feed our piranhas raw chicken. We put mice in the fish tanks to try to see if the piranhas would eat them back in the day. We had
Parakeets on your
7
arm.
tanks up against our walls. Our parakeets used to hang on our arms,
Walking
and
through
Dean
floods.
be walking through houses. He would go through floods and waters that we would experience here and our bad times and the stuff we were going through. It's all on YouTube. But because YouTube wasn't paying or doing all this stuff that they doing now, when I came out again, because it says my page was out since like 2014 or something like that. But I came back out this time after my mom passed away because I was more like looking for a social group to join in on, and we ended up. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even keep up in the comments. I'll go back. But a social group to be in on and friends to make. But you don't want fake friends in your midst because at the end of the day, you hang out with these fake friends, and somebody comes to rob y'all while y'all hanging together. Do they have your back? They really don't. At the end of the day, they're gonna take off in their car, keep on moving, and say, "I can't help them. I'm scared myself." Except for standing there and fighting with you. Yep, I hear you, Frank. Listen, that's why I say everybody's listening. Okay, top 15. Okay, I've been attacked before too. See, it's not a good feeling. Nope. And see me, I had to sit here and speak for 9 hours. People are like, how you speak for 9 hours? Because I have the time and the mouth. So you know what I mean? Like I was talking for my page. I'm going to let everybody know how I feel about situations. I'm kind of warning people for future reasons, not just for them, but anybody, y'all. Be careful when y'all are meeting people out here. Like DC Kool-Aid just said, try a restaurant or a park. Try a big public place. And that's nobody taking sides. That was just honest opinion. You got to. We have to watch our own backs. We have to watch our children's backs, and we have to watch out for our households. You know what I mean? We have to protect our families. A lot of these people have showed them into their house, broke bread with them. When you break bread with somebody, you're taking it to a whole nother level. And I don't know if they look at it like that because they're young, but where I'm from, When you break bread with somebody, you're really family. And that's kind of how I looked at things. So this hurts more than anything. Y'all gotta give me a minute.
It does hurt.
Take this real bad. That's why I said I'm more hurt, and that's why. All right. So hold in a minute.
Yeah, so you guys know, but
I ain't realizing
to be
I'm
honest,
definitely getting back on this afternoon because I know
who's that gaming? What?
Taco is it Taco Gaming?
He's a gamer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up, man?
My dad is good friend, which ain't no problem. He's there just listening.
Man, I don't got no problem with that.
Yeah.